All right, welcome everybody. It is officially NCAA Tournament Day. As I say, it'll be a special edition because we'll be, I would say, going through the entire NCAA tournament today. Because I think since I kind of started doing that the last couple of years, I might as well just make it a sort of a tradition that I just go through the NCAA tournament pretty much from start to finish, wherever I get eliminated. Being the former national champions and being a number one seed, I would assume that I'm going to get to, back there, but we'll see what happens. Should have an easy enough first game here against Mount St. Mary's. They're a 67 overall. Jesus. Is there a place to see team records? For the team itself? Ooh. Standings, polls, stats, records for the team, school records, like that. Have I gotten any Oh yeah, I've gotten some records. Oh no, I personally haven't been here for any records yet. Oh no, I did get one with steals. Everything else so far has been stuff that looked like it happened in game, but just not something I've done. All right. Schedule calendar. Let's go. Which one was I going to read? Just something you posted a few weeks ago. Whoops. Just seems like fun. You haven't anything bad? No.
Get ready for college hoops on 2K Sports. The Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers square up against the Iowa State Cyclones.
It's just very like,
fans to the first round
I don't know.
Of March Madness.
It's very like, there is no God, man. There's no God. All right. Did we get... Oh, we still haven't gotten fucking what's his name back. That's another thing.
Iowa State has it, and March Madness is underway. To the rim. The first basket
plow through them. Who cares? We're so much better than
they
they
take
are.
a 2-point lead.
Come on. See, trying to play this and then also trying to read something if it's not like directly on my screen.
It to the paint.
At least I have Reddit karma. You're right.
Gets it to go. And it's all
oh shit! Why did I do that?
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mount St. Mary's.
I don't post really on Reddit though. I just don't.
Shepard.
I do all my shit posting on Twitter. Like
leads him in. What a pass.
cooming over Joshi's. I do it with my real name attached to it. And then I get people going, "What is this?"
Guys, earlier today I caught up with Coach Wilson. He told me that he gets more nervous for a first-round game like this than for any other game in the tournament because they're playing an opponent that has nothing to lose, which can be very risky.
It's not even good shit posting. I mean, what would you consider good shit posting?
One big upset victim in the first round.
Thanks, Tracy.
There's nothing he can do but shake his head on that one and move on.
Goes up.
Damn it.
The basket and gets a trip to the line for
I will say, posting about like Christianity stuff. I think I've mentioned it before. How I have a stepbrother. I ended up closing it, but I have a stepbrother who's like a pilot. I don't know if he's working too much right now, but he's been highly successful. Like, lives in the nice part of town with him and his boyfriend, and yeah, he had like another boyfriend, and he's like the most successful of my stepmom's kids. But he was going through like a rough time and broke up with one of his boyfriends. And because my stepmom is a devout Christian, she mentioned about her own son. She was like, I just hope he uses this experience with the breakup of his boyfriend to realize that what did she say? That the life that he is leading is not the correct life to lead. and that he will come to God
Gets the
and
second to fall as well.
denounce the
Point
life that
inbounds
he
the
is
ball.
leading. Of course, he did not do that, and he's been highly successful since. Oh God, what
Boyette
video are you
catches
making
it
me
on the
watch?
elbow. Puts it up. The three-pointer knocked down by
Where's
Larson.
my
They're
mouse?
now
Yeah, give me
behind
a
by
second.
4.
I'll look it
Pena
up. There's
Zola
not a
passes
whole
it
lot I
up.
need. Oh,
Steal
Jesus.
by Mount St. Mary's.
The intercept.
Whoops.
What great reflexes.
I'll say
He
in the
pounced
Bible you
in
can't be
and
gay. I
picked
mean,
that
that's a
one
good
off
point, but
easily.
also it's like...
He
Oh,
can't
I've
get
seen
the
this.
first.
I've seen
Both
the
teams are
cursed
going to shake
Minecraft
things up a little bit with
I've
some
seen
subs.
Yo, lightsaber chopsticks, LED lightsaber chopsticks that glow. Oh my God, I want
Under
those.
10 minutes left in the half. Shepherd
Bro, I'll
dumps
go
it
to
off.
Japan and
Swing
have my
pass,
own
left wing.
chopsticks to eat with.
Strucky backs in.
I'll be so
What a
fucking
strong
cool.
finish. He'll have a chance to make it a three-point play.
I love the strength. He fought through the foul, no
What if
problem.
Jesus
And
was?
that'll
Yeah,
give
you
him
never
the
know.
three-point chance.
Foul shot is
There we
good
go.
for a three-point play. Montplaisir
I figured there's probably an ex-Christian subreddit.
has it top of the
I don't
key.
know if I would go on that. I don't know if I truly believed
Baseline.
until
Pierce
I just
tosses it
stopped
up.
going when I was like
Misses from the
18.
corner. You would have liked to seen them get a better
That was-
shot off than that, Bill.
You know, Vern, that's just
That was just
shaky
one of
shot
those-
selection.
From downtown.
Knowing that's a thing, it's like, oh, I don't know how much I've ever talked about being a teenager and doing things like going to church all the time and going to church camp. Boy, going to church camp really does. Going to church camp as a teenager really teaches you that Christian kids are no different
Backs
than
him
normal
down.
kids
Bounces it to the
in
left
just
side.
about every way.
Can't extend the
Other
lead
than
to
the
double
fact
digits.
that they
still have a
spend
7-point lead.
time in church every
Larson
once in a while.
takes it up. Peñazola snatches it down inside.
I love the
They're
defense.
still looking. I'm not
Just because
still
he's
looking
inside
through it.
doesn't
It's
mean
just
you
I
have to
noticed you
give up
posted on that
easy
subreddit.
That
a lot.
last basket was buried by Strucky. Mount St. Mary's takes its first time out of the game.
There we go.
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound
When is the
the
next
ball.
TEW stream? Not sure. We should probably
Salazar
do one
inbounds the
somewhat
ball.
soon.
There's no question what kind of defense they're in, Vern. Minimum.
I need to continue to build my TEW companies.
The Cyclones
Build
with a
my
chance for a
Joshi
Double-digit
waifu
lead.
promotion.
Well, you can't afford to spot the other team any more points, Vern. They're in danger of letting this game be over
Christian kids'
before the
waifu
second
is
half.
Jesus.
Shepherd catches it on the corner.
Oh shit! Ooh, that was
Lays it up
nice.
and in. By 11.
That was beautiful. Trying to position myself a little bit more comfortably so I can like sit up
Pierce.
instead of leaning or
Has it left wing.
crouching
Larson
or any of
passes
the
to
other
the wing.
crap
The
here.
run
Just sit up
couldn't be
straight
stopped
like
on
a
the
normal,
attempt by Henry.
like a normal
About
adult
7.5
does.
minutes left in the
I
half.
talked to my
D wasn't too
roommate
worried
today
about that one.
about starting
Gave
up
him room to get it off.
Mainly because they prefer the
starting up
long
a
three,
diet
driving
plan.
it in.
Considering I am
Swishes it
what,
through.
what's the date today
They're on a
officially?
roll with
It is the
18 unanswered
9th.
points. The
Which
Mountaineers
means
fall
officially
time.
my 30th birthday is in 9 days. I'm going to turn this down just a hair. So yeah, my 30th birthday is in 9 days. And I thought that that's maybe a good point to really try to like make a change in myself. And my roommate's kind of said the same thing because he's realized that he sort of realized like how pudgy he's gotten by just ordering DoorDash all the time. And I've been the same way, but I've always been a chunk. But yeah, I want to do something about that. I want to actually, I don't know,
Salazar
take the
inbounds
time
the
to
ball.
make some decent food and, you know, not eat Little Caesars like I have today. Well, I said, no, Lord.
Pierce
I'm going to take him out
fires
of the
the three.
database. I'm going to take him out of the
Grab the
database
rebound.
just so
With a
he
team that
couldn't
lucky here,
possibly
Vern,
be
you can't
signed.
expect many misses when you're that open.
Thought you were born in 89. No, I was born in 90.
The high post. Drilled.
Hey!
They're up.
The old Kawhi Leonard. Bounced
Mount
5
St.
times
Mary's
off the rim.
has been on the wrong
Will I do a
side of
birthday
this long
stream?
run.
I
And
don't know.
Tracy's got a
Probably.
report
I'm
for
not
us.
probably going to be doing anything special for my birthday anyway. It'd be what, a Friday night? I mean, or a Thursday night? I mean, I could, but
Thanks, Tracy.
with friends, but I don't see
He
myself
can't come
doing
away
that
with a
just
three-point
cause.
play. About 6.5 minutes left in the half.
Oh. The more you mention it, the more likely I am to just take him out of the database. First time in a while. How's it going? Not too bad, Striker.
Misses
Welcome
the
back.
three-pointer.
That's another rebound for a team that's doing a great job on the boards. They've got a big edge there today.
All right, what do we got? What do we got? There you go.
Backs him down.
Back it up, spin. Oh,
Gets it outright. Timba throws it up.
hey.
And they now
I think I'll probably get through the first half, and that'll be enough.
Mount St. Mary's calls time. Well,
Yeah,
let's
that's
get
all right.
back to the action.
Get off the court.
Salazar
Nope.
inbounds
Damn
the
it.
ball. On the inbound play. Long
Derail this
rebound.
hype train. There's no
Pulled by
hype
Diggs.
train.
They've got to learn to be patient on offense. Good shots will come
Ah.
if you don't rush them.
That last layup was
Damn
missed
it.
by Timba. Monplaisir
Whoops.
shoots it. Good. from
Whoops.
Downtown. But they're still down by 14. The Cyclones on a bit of a roll here. Goes up. Slammed home.
Hey, there we go. Lots of dunking today. I like this. I like the
I think these fans are
consistent
getting
dunking.
excited, Vern. They're making some noise now.
Pierce launches it.
Damn it.
Timba pulls it down.
There we go.
With nobody around, he still couldn't convert.
I'm going to find a good shit
Sometimes you
post to
can be
combat your
too
bad
wide
ones.
open.
In what way?
Last tray off the mark by Diggs. Timba, it's good. Nice offensive
Man, they're looking like an all-star team
He's got
out
8.
here. It'll be real sad if we look like a
Nice
shit
pass.
team against some
Nice
shit,
pass.
against some just real half-decent competition, and we just completely blow it.
Outright. Poked away. But it's recovered by Boyette. Stolen by Iowa
Hey,
State.
there it
Wilson
is.
launches it up court.
Go,
Goes
go,
up.
go.
Layup flipped in by Peñazola. By 20. Mount St. Mary's has had serious problems with their interior defense.
I have garlic
And
bread
Tracy has a
comedy.
report from their bench.
The head
I
coach
wanna-
is definitely
what is
aware of that
what is
problem. He
garlic
told
bread
his
comedy? I don't think
assistants
I've
that they have
heard
to bring
garlic
more
bread
defenders
comedy
into the paint,
before.
even if it means
Is it
leaving
supposed
the
to be like
perimeter
white
open.
bread comedy, but just a
Measures
little
here,
bit,
All right, Tracy.
just a little bit more flavorful? Only mildly more flavorful than white
Kicks it
bread
out to the
comedy.
right corner. Misfired on that last three by Pierce. Right around 4 minutes left in the half.
Pierce is in a pretty cold
Yeah.
stretch right now, Vern, and there's a danger that it's going to start to rub off.
Hey,
on the
as
rest
long
of
as
the team.
as long as it's working, I'm gonna go to the
catches it
paint.
in the
Oh
corner.
Jesus! Well, that didn't work.
Diggs follows his miss.
I meant to
Two
pass,
shot.
but okay.
But they're still out in front by
I literally hit the
Passes
button, and then
perimeter.
3 seconds
Puts it
later he
up.
did the jump.
The jumper was off
This
the mark.
this game is not
By
like any
Boyette.
of the newer
Got it up there, but
2Ks where
it
you can
just
kind of
wouldn't
shoot
fall.
out of a
With a
or
little
pass
more
out of a
touch,
shot.
It might have.
Timba takes it up. Boyette corrals the miss inside.
Basic bitch when it comes to comedy.
Pierce to end
I
their
don't think
drought.
it's
Diggs
that bad.
grabs the rock.
Their rebounding has been terrific, Vern, and
I don't know,
that's the main
dude.
reason
I
they're
I
leading
had
in this game.
I had my roommate
Finger
went to
roll
a
was
party.
laid in by Zivanovic.
Mine
They got on this roll a
MOP.
while
I think I'm
ago
on the one
and just
below it
haven't
because I was
looked back.
really getting killed on MOP. But then again, I mean, I'm playing a team right now that's like 25 overall
Let's
below
play.
me, so I should be killing them.
Yanked down inside by Milton.
But I
When a
think I'm
shot like
on.
that
I think it's
comes
all
around,
American.
You've gotta
But-
hit it.
They just dared him to shoot.
I've seen what like
Savanovic
basic
dumps it
bitch
inside.
comedy
It's
is
one-on-one.
because my
Wonderful
roommate
job
went
of denying the
to
basketball that time.
my
Great
my
kick.
roommate went
Timba
to
passes way
a
down
party
court.
with one of his
Down
friends
low.
who comes
Milton
from
backs
money,
down.
and he said that
Savanovic
everyone there
hits the layup.
were people
They're ahead,
who
34
also
to
come
10.
from money. And he's like, I don't fit in with any of them, really. There's a 30-year-old dude talking
Skips it
about
to
his
the right side.
TikTok constantly. and I was making jokes that
Stolen.
just
He was really waiting for it
he's
there.
like I couldn't possibly try to make any dark jokes because they really didn't seem like they
Last
would
inside
handle it.
shot buried by Diggs.
Me and Panda, we have that Reddit comedy. Ugh. I don't think you should have that Reddit comedy.
Pierce.
I have
Leads him
haha
with the
dad
pass.
joke comedy.
The layup
It's
was
mostly
blocked
just
by
because I'm not
Williams.
playing stuff or
They're now
doing
down
stuff
by
or saying
24.
stuff. Like
The
I'm sitting here
Cyclones
streaming.
carry
I
it
like
up. They're
streaming.
on
I
a
like doing
16-5
YouTube.
run.
I don't want to do too many god awful jokes.
Kimba catches it down low. It falls
That's not
short,
what I meant to do there,
but
but
they're
whatever.
still up by 24. Chapman takes it
I'm
up.
probably not going to do TEW
Gently drops
tonight.
it in. But they still trail by 22.
It's defense, I guess.
Well,
We're pretty
let's
much
get back
done
to the
here in a
action.
minute
Both
20
teams
and
are
going
making
on
a
to the
few
next
lineup
game.
changes.
Reddit comedy's fucking terrible sometimes.
Shepard inbounds
I've
the
had
ball.
bigger laughs off
1:19
terrible
left
shit
in the first half.
that was said in fucking ASP.
Backs in, dishes, right wing. Chewy C keeps
Even
it
if it's
alive on the
horrendous.
offensive end. Finished nicely down low on that last shot.
You just can't let him get
The
that close to
amount
the basket,
of
Vern.
shit posting
Rarely
that
misses
happened
from
when
inside.
Hanakamura
But
died.
yet, dumps it off.
Poor Hanakamura died. Just
Hendry.
holy shit. So many. I have never seen more pictures of her kitten posted.
Larson beats it to the left
Then-
wing. Shoots.
when
Buried
all of
from
that
beyond the
went
arc
down.
by Henry. He's
That
1 for
420
3 from
Chan comedy.
downtown.
God, that's even
40
worse.
seconds left in the first half. Scrucky from in close. It's a
I wouldn't ever claim you had four. Like, oh man, we're fucking WooTube legends. Ugh, the fuck is wrong with you?
Gotta get into the action.
Wow. Flushed it.
Oh, so you're just as cringe, but you're trying to be cool. Gotcha.
To the paint. Dishes to the perimeter. One-on-one from deep.
No.
Off target by Chapman.
No.
Mount St. Mary's is
Oh.
not doing a very good job
Ah,
on the boards
damn it.
today. And Tracy has a report from their bench.
Fine, this
The
is
head
your
coach
comedy.
just told his
Oh
assistants
boy,
if
what
we
did
have
you
to
what did you
defend with
post?
5 guys in the paint, then let's do it. But I'm getting very tired of seeing us getting
No.
killed
Oh,
on the
Lord.
boards. That sent them scrambling to the chalkboard. Vern.
Thanks, Tracy. And we're headed to halftime.
There we go.
With the score,
Yeah, I think
42
we got a
to
good enough first half that we can just get away
What's your
from
take on
that.
the first half, Bill?
I can't think of
Yeah,
two
some lame Tom and Jerry meme is not exactly my bag.
We're all set to begin the second half, so let's get back into it.
Whoops, that's the wrong button. This is the right button. Just sim to the end. Watch them just completely come up on us like... You think Call Me Carson is entertaining? Dude, I've maybe seen 2 Call Me Carson videos. If that. Like, I know he's a Minecraft YouTuber, and that is about it. I just try not to... You know what it is I try not to get... Because I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about with surgery on a grape. Like, there's people I'm subscribed to YouTube that I just don't tell people about because I feel like it's just a fight not worth having. There we go. All right, Stanford, and then we face either West Virginia or Alabama. Let's see what Stanford looks. Jesus! All right, let's see what happens here. This one could be a lot tougher. Ugh. E-girls? No. I don't think I subscribe to any e-girls. No. Even VTubers, because I've talked about VTubers. I don't even subscribe to VTubers.
Get ready for College Hoops 2K8.
All right.
The Stanford Cardinal go up against the Iowa State Cyclones.
Well, I don't know why they're 8th seed, but they're like 94 overall. So this is a pain in my ass. You subscribe to Hikaru Shida's YouTube channel? Gee, I couldn't tell. is how you got the interesting image. I've seen better. Like all of her grave years.
Control the opening tip, and we'll get this one started.
Everything she's done before she came to America.
Kimba backs in.
Shit.
The steal by Stanford. Again, he's making big plays on defense to help his ball club.
What cagey instincts on the defensive end.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, for an
Go.
update.
Come
What do
on.
you have for us, Tracy?
Vern, before the game, I had a word with Coach Wilson. He said this
There
team
we
we're
go.
facing has
Nice.
already shown what they can do when they get on a roll. So we'd like to come out aggressively and not
It's
allow
like, yeah,
them to get comfortable.
those some nice thighs.
Clearly wants to take the thought of
Oh yeah,
backing
I had my
upsets
roommate
out
judge
of
me
their head
because I
right
posted
away,
that
guys.
picture
Thank you,
on my
Tracy.
Twitter of
Bounces into the top of
the
key.
DDT Peter
Leads it with
Pan
the
where
pass.
Yuka
Stolen by
Sakazaki was
Iowa
doing the
State. The
fucking.
D was really waiting for him
I don't know if she was giving Nodoka a hickey on her on her stomach, or was doing like the thing where you make fart sounds on a fat baby's stomach, but she was doing that. And then I posted, when I grow up, I want to be Yuka Sakazaki.
Johnston.
And I showed my
Backs him
roommate
down.
that, and I'm like, and he's like, yeah, whatever you into, man. I'm gonna judge you a little
11
bit, and I'm like,
minutes left in the
what?
half.
You never had the you never wanted to press your face on a girl's tum tum and make elephant noises. That's bad shit posting. I think it's good shit
Knocks
posting.
down the first
I don't
one.
even think it's shit posting. Just my own feelings. Yeah, he's like, nope, I haven't really
Gets the
ever felt
second
like
fall
that.
as well. Sims
Like, well,
inbounds
that's how
the
you know
ball.
you. That's how you know
Stolen
you
by
found
Iowa
a
State.
soulmate.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking
Yeah.
around, then pounced. Such a thief, Vern.
And you want to pull up her shirt and press your face into her stomach and just go.
Johnston has it. Gets it
That's
to
how you
go.
know you found your soulmate.
He's got 3. Peñazola brings it up court. Throws it up.
Oh shit! I didn't even mean to do an alley oop, and it almost
Thread
happened.
the needle, Vern.
Too bad we suck
Just
at 'em.
wasn't enough space for that pass.
No good on that last shot by Johnston. Right around 10 minutes left in the half. Milton
There you
gets
go.
it left side. Dishes right wing. Shepard takes the shot. Knocks it down. from
Soulmate who
three-point
probably doesn't know you
line.
exist.
They extend the lead to
Well,
8.
she's met me, but
Johnston.
but yeah, I don't know. Nodoka's liked a couple of my things on Twitter now. We're
Catches it
practically
out left.
dating at this
Throws
point.
it up. Tried to answer back with a 3, but it's missed.
Don't
by
take
Dixon.
that seriously,
Well,
by
you
the
can't afford to
way.
spot the other team any more points, Vern. They're in danger of letting this game be over before the second half.
And yeah, I could talk shit about a lot of other people on Joshi Twitter because I'm at least honest.
To the paint. The
There's a
lay-in
lot
was
of
good.
other people you
The
see on every
Cyclones
fucking
take their
Joshi
first
thing on
time out of
Twitter
the
who's
game.
like, "Oh man, that was such a great match. You're so funny and entertaining."
Getting set to inbound the ball. The Cyclones will bring out some reserves. Scrucky
Super Mega
inbounds
Baseball
the ball.
3 clips
Just
were
over
over.
9 minutes left in the half.
What happened?
Shepard hands it
What?
off.
Something get popular and I didn't know
Backs
about
in.
it?
From the baseline,
Ah.
he gets hammered, and he'll head to the strike. And he makes the first.
I don't think they were over. I think you're just exaggerating, and you think that 20 people seeing something that you've posted is over. Like, yeah, this is my big time premiere, boys.
Knocked loose.
Oh shit!
Recovered
Ah,
by
damn it.
Scrucky. Miller with the shot. Can't get the three-pointer to fall. The Cyclones can push their lead to
Hey,
double
let's
digits.
go,
Here
boys.
comes the double
Uh-oh.
team. Cox passes to the top of the key. Pulls the trigger.
Ooh,
Couldn't
yeah,
make
that
it
was.
a double-digit lead on the miss
that was
by
not great.
Shepard. They've still got an 8-point
See, now
lead.
you're making me check my own channel while I'm playing
Miller
this.
has it left wing. Here's the spin move. Johnston releases. Gets the three-pointer to go.
5 people watching instead of 1.
100% from
Ha
downtown.
ha
They're
ha.
set up in minute.
It's because people like
Pass,
being here
high
live,
post. Backs down.
and they watch my YouTube. Oh shit, that was late.
Answers
All right,
back
it
to his
worked.
own 3. They're ahead. 16.
Maybe it did
to
need
8.
to be later.
Leads him in. Lets it go. The jumper was buried by
Now they're starting to get their rhythm like we are.
They're bringing the double team. Catches it right
Now
wing.
they're already double teaming Scrocky.
Chewy C beats it cross court. Cox shoots it. Good.
Hey, what's up?
He's 2 for 2 from long range.
I've had people who actually
Brings
wanted to
it, tosses
watch
it up court.
clips
Johnston
on my
step
channel.
back over the midcourt
You just got to
line there.
clip something
That's an
worth a
over and
damn.
back violation.
He just
Which
lost
says
track of
which
where
says
he
a
goes
lot
in the
about my
front.
own channel.
You have to be able
But
to
I've also
put your
seen
head
some
up
clips
when
before
things like
that was
this
literally nothing. It's like, did you just accidentally hit clip? Is that what happened
Chewy
here?
C inbounds the ball. High post. Lobs it down low. Takes it up. Gets it to go.
Hey.
He's got a chance to add one more. Sims is needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest. Foul shot is good for a 3-point play.
I looked up Joshi Twitter, of course. All you really have to do is just go to a semi-popular Joshi. Generally one from like Tokyo Joshi Pro. I think that's
Passes
usually
it
where
back
you
to the
get
right wing. Cox
a good
gets
chunk of
called
them.
for the reach, and that's his first foul. The Cyclones
And
are making
usually
a
some of the
lineup
top
change.
ones
Oh,
in
you can't
English.
come across the
There's
body
generally
like that.
about the
That is a
same
textbook reach.
5 guys or so.
Johnston gets it far side. Feeds left
Like if you
wing.
go to enough Twitter posts, generally if they're actually posting a picture,
Santiago behind the
you'll
arc.
tend to see it.
Milton
You'll tend to
gets
see the
ball
same few
inside.
guys
They've got to learn to be patient on offense.
posting
Good
replies in
shots will
English.
come if you don't rush them.
That last 3 ball was drained by Diggs. Stolen away by Zivanovic.
Damn,
That
I didn't
last
think he was actually going to hit
60-footer
that.
cashed in. A lot of points in this first period.
Incredible lights out.
I like
display
this. This
on
is
the
what we
offensive
needed.
end. Can they keep up such torrid shooting?
Oh my God, we're killing them.
By Parada.
Let's go, boys.
Looking to extend their run.
They're not up to our Oh, damn it! Don't screw things up now.
Hasn't been pretty for them so far.
Oh my God.
By Dixon.
He even got the block on
Cyclones
that.
With a comfortable lead. He must have thought someone
They're
was
just
rotating
appreciating
over
their
to
fit.
block
Okay,
that.
now I know you're just fucking with me.
Even for a
This is
second.
your version of a shit post, and it's not funny
Has it outright.
because
Chewy
I know
with the lead.
you're
Hammered.
bullshitting me.
And he will go to the line.
I think shit posting is at its best when I know you're not fucking with me.
He misses the first.
Damn it.
Miller is back in the game after a short rest.
I saw some dude. What was it? He was doing a review of, I think one of the No People shows from just a few days
Coach
ago.
Dawkins doesn't look happy. He's going to try and turn
It was
things
just
around
it was
this
about
time out.
just a few days
Well,
ago.
let's
They
get
had
back
some
to the action.
sort of Joshi No People show. I can't remember what promotion it was, but the guy did a 3-page dissertation on one of the matches and compared her performance to that of Shakespeare. Give me a wrestler
Santiago
Twitter,
skips
a
it to the
Joshi
wing.
wrestler.
Leads
I
it
would
with the
say
Last shot dropped in by Parada.
You have to keep your head
who'd be a
up and eyes
good one.
open at all
Hikari
times
Noah
playing
might
with
be
this guy.
one.
That's right, and you never know when or where he'll find you.
Who's
Puts it up.
Oh, you know what?
Jumper from the
Maki
elbow.
Ito.
Made by Milton.
Look up. That's generally where you're going to find a lot of the English comments. But, like, those aren't the super deep Joshi ones, I don't think. That's generally a lot of who gives a shit is
Johnston.
the Maki Ito ones. Like, but once you start getting into the ones that are, like, semi-popular, like a Miyu Yamashita. I'm trying to think about people who
Parada
post
catches it.
pictures
High
of
post.
themselves
Miller
a lot on
slams it
Twitter.
home off a sweet lead pass. They're now behind
Raku,
by 60.
Mia
Just
Watanabe,
over
most of the
5
up
minutes left in
girls.
the half. Bounce pass. Outright.
They're usually good ones for that. Suzume, I think, is another good one for that. Starlight Kid. I think Starlight Kid's a pretty big one for that.
Santiago gets it
Trying to
inside.
think.
The bucket down low by
I'd have to.
Parada.
There's one name that like pops out to me, and I'd have to go see who he mostly
Leads
who
him
he
in.
mostly talks about.
Zivanovic
There's this one dude
passes
that I
it to
see
the wing.
that speaks English,
To the
and he's
stripe.
like
Kicks it out to
Venezuelan,
the
but he
perimeter.
speaks English. And he posts a lot about
Tosses it
like
up.
he also
From 6
posts
feet. It
He posts a lot more than I do about like Notica, but he'll do a lot of gifs in Tokyo Joshi Pro. Like that's his whole Twitter is like Tokyo Joshi Pro gifs, and calling them beautiful and sexy. I mean, they're not creepy about it. Like they're not creepy. Their comments in and of themselves are not creepy. But when you realize, like, the fact that they're commenting on goddamn everything with whatever, it gets a little suspect.
Goes up, jams it. They push their lead to 15.
Oh Lord!
What
the hell are you posting? Well, there's one thing. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, the Maki Ito ones are generally... Oh, I found one of the guys in the replies. I found one of the big bearded dude. Oh, I forgot about that. His fucking Twitter profile bio is the fucking... It's phenomenal. Because it's just like... What is this? just a big bearded dude. He looks. I think he's like an outdoorsy guy. I think. I don't know.
Well, let's get back
I don't want to shit talk too many people because I know I don't have a lot of room to talk. So, I know you're just fucking with me. I know it. You can't sit there and be like, "Oh, you're a fucking simp. You're a blah 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 blah." Like, I'm thinking it's either you or Panda has the fucking untitled, the fucking throwaway Twitter account. I don't know which one of you. I don't know which one of you assholes has the untitled, the throwaway Twitter. But I know you're not sitting there fucking calling me a fucking simp and then just looking at some of their stuff and it's like, oh yeah, they're just being appreciative. They're perfectly nice, normal people. Really? You want to have a go beer? You want to go have a beer with them?
The shot was short by Gadsden.
That was a much quicker shot than
That's what I always I like to measure someone. I like to measure someone by would I go have a beer with them? Like I feel like that's a good way. Do they seem normal and down to earth enough, like they wouldn't invite me back to their apartment or house to murder me?
Dish down low. Miller finishes in close. He's got 8. Iowa State is really struggling to close down the middle. Tracy has something for us. Tracy?
Coach Wilson just told the players on his bench.
I take you. You know what is? I take you as someone who will post on fucking Yosuke Santa Maria's Twitter about how fucking kawaii he is.
Off the mark with the 3 ball. 2:31 left in the first half. The defense did a really good job of closing out on the shooter back there.
Well, you have to stay
damn
in
it.
his face or he'll
Got
kill
it.
you.
Got it.
Deep. It was drained by Diggs. He's shooting 100% from deep.
I'm not playing this shit.
Tosses it up court.
He's not even attempting to be trans. He's not even in the same league as like Asuka. As far as I know, he's fucking exotico like Sunny Kiss is. He's not straight up
out left. Timba
fucking trans like Asuka /
He'll
them.
have a chance for the 3-point play.
A superior
preferred
effort
they.
to fight through the foul and put it down. Strong move.
Hey Jameson, what's
Both
up?
teams are going to make some substitutions.
You call him, her, whatever. You're already getting super upset.
Backs on the free throw for
You
the
want to
3-point
cancel me
play.
over that?
Coach Dawkins might have decided
Get a
to
clip
switch
of
things
it.
up a little bit. He's going to take time
This
to make sure
no-name
everybody's
streamer
clear on the game plan.
Was caught fucking misgendering a Dragon Gate
Getting set to
wrestler
inbound the ball.
and should be banned from all future events. Sign the petition now.
Harada inbounds
You gonna
the
comment
ball.
on Suzume's now? Oh yeah, like you don't already fucking comment on Suzume's. I hope you leave a fucking honeycomb pun just to really round out the fact of shitting on me for having dad jokes.
Gadsden dishes to the left wing. They're going to have to hurry.
Oh god.
He's either got to
What?
foul hard or don't
Motherfucker.
foul at all. You can't just give up easy three-point plays.
No good.
I should give you the picture from Christmas, where I forget, it was some dude in English made like a Christmas card for Suzume that said "Merry Christmas, Suzume," and it was a picture of Miyu Watanabe in a Christmas hat, and like she's all sad and is like, "It's Miyu."
Dangerous pass.
I saved it just so I could post it every year.
Corralled by Milton, and that's his 4th rebound thus
Basketball
far.
brings out the
That's
worst
not his
in me.
forte, Vern. He might want to
No,
consider
I'd say the
kick out
I'd say
next
the
time.
awful people in my chat room bring out the worst in me. The shitlords who, for some reason, are
Knocks
still
down the first
here.
one.
There we go.
Gets the second to fall
Perfect.
as well. Guerrero inbounds the ball.
Yeah, we still got 4 games after this. Don't worry. It all goes downhill from here. What's the big beard dude's Twitter name? I don't know. Go back to the tweet that you linked me.
The Cyclones.
That was Maki's tweet. You can't miss him because he posts pictures of himself. You can't miss the dude. Swear to Christ.
Three. Gedson grabs the rock. Still a 19-point lead.
He looks like someone from Duck Dynasty going to an anime convention.
Clement hands it off.
And check out his Twitter bio. It's really something.
Throws it up. The three-pointer was no good by Gadsden. We'll head into the break with the score 46-27. What do you think of the first half, Bill?
I can't think of too much good to say
Yeah,
about this
I like to
game so far.
believe that
Maybe
you
can
actually just
play-by-play
do that in and
color.
of yourself. Like, you didn't actually do that just to be... Just to be... I bet if I look on your Twitter, I can find a whole
And
bunch
now
of those
it's time to
things.
show you our player of the half. Bill?
Milton has been lights out from the floor, Vern. It must feel like he's throwing the ball in the ocean. Every shot he takes goes through, and he looks absolutely unstoppable.
Solid
All right.
performance from our player of the half.
All right. You found him? Okay. You found the guy.
We're all set to begin the second half, so let's get back into it.
She is pretty? Well, why don't you stop simping, bro?
Let's send it
Simping
down to
for a
Tracy
B?
Wilson.
At halftime, I caught up with Coach Wilson. He felt it wouldn't be classy to run up the score and was going to change things in a way to make sure that doesn't happen. Coach said that even though his starters had plenty of energy, he would still rotate
showing
in
your
his bench
respect.
players. He said
I
that it
hope
wasn't
you
a
do
question
that.
of
I
fatigue,
hope,
more of a
you know what I
method
hope
of
is I hope you
looks
do
on
that
us.
to spite
Back to
me
you, Vern.
Okay,
and to just
Tracy.
seem like a shit
We'll see if he
poster,
got the message
but then in
across.
reality it just turned like
Has it outright.
like life imitates art and then you just become a fucking simp
2
for
for 4 for the game.
some of these wrestlers.
Pass.
And you're just like, yeah, it started off as a joke.
What a pass.
Now I can't stop giving my money.
Milton.
Now I
shoots
bought
from the
now I
elbow.
bought special
Bangs off
streamers
the
for
side of the rim
Suzume.
and out. But they're still up by 17. Leads him with the pass. Stolen away by Cox.
Such great
Yep, that's
instincts.
his
He knew
Twitter
exactly
profile.
where the
It's
ball was
quite the
going.
Twitter profile.
Gets it. Baseline. Tomahawk down by Milton.
Hey,
12 points, and he leads all in scoring.
what? I totally got his body in the way of that.
Johnston, lead pass to the inside. Last attempt off the mark by Dixon. He tried
See,
to
I'm
sneak
at
it
least
in over
honest.
the
Like you
trees
sitting
and
here being like,
just missed.
"Oh, you're
That's
so
when you wanna
sweet,"
play
just like the
inside out.
gear,
Locate the
just
open
like
man
the
on the
what
perimeter.
what is this? What did you
The shot
post?
down low. He
Oh
gets
God, I
hammered,
need to
and
I need
he'll
to
head the
fucking.
strike.
What did you say? You are sweet like the Hornet your gear is based on. Like you're definitely doing it just to be a shit.
And he makes the first. Both teams are making substitutions.
I hope you just do that
Stanford
every
wants to
day,
go
and then
small.
it just
They're bringing another
becomes
guard to do so.
who you are, and you just desperately have to like.
Gets them both.
You just desperately have to shit on me all the time so that you don't feel bad for the fact that you became an official simp.
Quick hands before they even knew what hit them. He made off with that one.
Kimba backs down.
Since when were Hornets sweet? I don't know. He's just trying to make a point and make something silly.
They got on this roll a while ago and just haven't looked back.
I know you're definitely just fucking with me at this point. You're definitely fucking with me.
Santiago has it left wing. Dixon. And they call goaltending.
What? Huh? Excuse me? What part of this was goaltending? Bounced off. On its way out the rim. It was on its way out the rim. That was not going in the hoop. That was not going in the hoop. Is it because it didn't? Oh, Lord. Whatever. Oh no. What are you doing now?
Iowa State may have made some changes just now. Tracy Wolfson has something for us from near their bench.
The Cyclones just had a little meeting of the minds among the coaching staff, Vern. One
You're
of the
just mad I'm
players yelled,
disproving your
"Why are
points
we
more
rushing
and
our
more."
shots so much, guys?" A point coach reiterated. He told them,
Yeah, this
"Slow
isn't gonna
things
make
down,
me
chew up the
start
shot
doing
clock
it
at
despite
every
you.
possession."
This isn't gonna make me start doing it. And this isn't gonna change my mind on it either.
The second to fall as well. Miller inbound.
And this also isn't going to change my mind on my firm belief that you are simply fucking with me right now.
Such a thief, Vern.
Because you can't say that I'm simping and then just be like, "Oh yeah, this is nice." They're just talking about. There's literally been times that I did that. Didn't I post about like the Nautica mug and buttons that I had bought to show my support for the Bakuretsu sisters, and then you said I was a simp? Like, I know you're fucking with me. You can't sit there and say, "Oh yeah, he's financially supporting them through these tough times." He's a simp. They're just saying nice, lovely things on Twitter. Like, you're not gonna make me slip up on that. You're not gonna gaslight me on that shit.
But they still lead by 22. Parada has it left side. Bounce pass, left wing. Johnston.
You drew first blood.
Strucky corrals the miss inside.
That's what a coach wants from his defenders.
Want me to just bring your fucking Reddit back up? Your lame ass fucking wrestle with the Joshi post. Check out Hikaru Shida's thighs, guys. Ugh, like we haven't seen her ass in 18 different grave years already.
Inbounds the ball. The Cyclones will retain possession.
Fucking 58 points. I'm gonna downvote it just so you get one less.
Catches it on the free throw line. Shepard passes to the left side. To the middle. Milton backs in. Feeds it to the left corner. Shepard puts it up. Connects from long range. He's shooting 50% for the game. The Cardinals need to find some answers here. The Cardinals will
God.
take a timeout here.
All right, let's see here. Is it? It's not. No, it's Rutgers. I was thinking of Rutgers. I'm like, Stanford's not in the Big Ten now, is it? And that's Rutgers, I believe. Or is Rutgers? No, Rutgers isn't in the Big 12. They're in the Big Ten, right? That's what I thought. At least in football. I bet you responded to an EO post. No, you would have found it by now. I know you've dug through my. You've shown enough posts digging through my Twitter. I know you would have found one by now. Let's not lie. You would have found it by now if you were digging for it, because you've dug through my Twitter enough. You'd have found it by now.
Miller inbound.
How does it feel to be retarded? I don't even know. How is it Stanford's in the SEC? Yeah, okay. Like I said,
Hands it off.
I confused Stanford for Rutgers. I apologize. They're both big red letters, single letters as a logo.
59-34. Under 8 minutes left in the second half.
I know, but if you're gonna, you know what? I don't care if you say I drew first blood. I will shit on you with the platform that I have. If you want a platform to respond on, you have this chat, or you can go make your own Twitch channel.
From 3-point range. Dig passes it up court. Has it in the paint.
Oh, come on, back it up. No, that's not what I wanted you to do.
The Cardinal with some difficulty. Johnston dishes it to the wing. Last ray off the mark by Santiago.
There we go.
Scrucky way up court. He'll make that one most of the time.
Boy, the D got a break on that one.
Right wing raises
There we
up.
go.
The three was
Boom.
nailed by Michalowski.
Are we close enough at this point? I think we're about close enough. 25 points, about 7 minutes left. That should be enough. I think we got it. That's good. Oh, yeah. They kept it up. Cool. Using my past as a Redditor. You used my past on Twitter to insult me. There's literally no difference. Just your stream mirrored. Oh, is he going to be the fucking... Is that what this is going to be? If I finally become big enough to have detractor channels restreaming me? If I finally reach that level where I have official detractors? Is Okada gonna be is Okada gonna be my almighty Tevin? Is this how it's gonna work, or am I Sean Franklin? All right. Number 5, West Virginia. They're a little bit better than me, but we did pretty well against Stanford, so here we go. Moving on to the Sweet 16. There we go.
It's time for college hoops on 2K Sports.
All right, I'm liking how this is going so far.
Face off against the Iowa State Cyclones. Welcome, sports fans, to the NCAA.
That's how you see the age, is that it's Charlotte Bobcats Arena. You guys, the next time I stream, you guys just won't be here. You'll have your own. You'll have your own detractor channel restreaming me.
Right up there with the best of them when it comes to small forwards. He's a magician.
Why isn't my fucking thing? There we go. Hey, people go through people's public posts on Reddit and Twitter all the time in order to cancel them. I'm sure there's something I said years ago that will soon come up to cancel me if I ever get big. It was like, oh, by the way, did you ever see when he had a stream where he talked about Io Shirai's thickness? And then there you go. I'm canceled. I'm officially over. And someone in my chat will be the one to bring it up too. It won't even be some random person. It'll be someone from my chat just being like, "Yo, just to let you know, he made a comment about wanting to hug Io Shirai to feel the thickness one time. Just to let you know, here's the video clip."
But he can finesse in the layup when he needs to.
Wonderful touch for a big man. Rosick dumps it off. Nice pass.
Shit.
Nice move in the paint on that last shot by Wellington.
Tremendous feed right there. So pretty.
Timba.
Someone's gonna take clips from like someone's gonna take clips from like 3 different streams I did where I said the word "all lives and matter," and it's like, look, you see what he said? Cancel him.
Low block.
Wanted to snow. Oh boy.
Passes it to the
Oh
right
shit.
side.
I'm busy looking at my chat.
By Quinn. About 10.5 minutes left in the
I
half.
know. It's
Much quicker shot than they might
it's
have
gonna
liked, but it was
something's
a pretty
gonna
open look.
gonna pop up.
Tough to fault him.
The last frame
Hey.
is back by Cox. Wellington inbounds the ball. He's doubled up. Dishes, left block, deflects the pass.
Roombas are
Gathered
on
up by
sale.
Timba. Peñazola brings it up the floor.
Man, I've seen bad stuff, like not bad stuff, but I've seen that Roombas just aren't worth the.
Double clutches, finishes in close.
They got different. I mean, to be fair, they got open box ones for under $200. I don't know. Do I need an automatic vacuum going around my apartment? I probably need a vacuum for my apartment more than the one. I mean, we got one, but maybe one that vacuums more often than we do. I saw something on Amazon where they were selling like robotic, basically Roombas for your lawn. I think I talked about that. I think I talked about the lawn Roombas where they just automatically clip the grass. You just set it there and it just goes around.
A superior effort to fight through the foul and put it down. Strong move, Vern.
When Maki and Suzume like my posts, I'll prove you wrong. I guarantee. Suzume might, just because it's Suzume. Maki probably gets enough fucking creep posts from Westerners at this point. I highly doubt she's going to like anything. Highly doubt she's going to like your post. Suzume's a maybe. Jesus, he practically shoved him down. Really? Other dude, homeboy, shoved him down in the paint there, but that little bit caused the whistle. Really? One time it was fine. Either fairing a 17-year-old wrestler. What? I think you need to reword that. I don't even understand. I'm just waiting for Tyler to say you got a sex robot. I'm not getting a sex robot. If I get anything, I'm going to get a fucking fleshlight. Oh, shit. Hang on. This is what I get for having cheap-ass HDMI cables.
Just over 9 minutes left in the half.
And an HDMI splitter that I don't even use the HDMI splitter anymore. The only reason why I have the HDMI splitter is to get through HDCP. And that's literally only for PlayStation 3s and PlayStation Vitas. And I don't play those anymore. I don't stream on those anymore, so.
Skips it to the right wing. Buried from beyond the arc by Quinn. The Cyclones take their first time out of the game.
Now I have to see what you clipped of mine. Hang on. I forgot about that. That's pretty good. Hang on. I forgot about that. Hang on. See if I could play the clip. I truly hate foreigners. Don't clip that. Yeah, I'll give you that one. That was funny. I mean, I knew what it sounded like, though. I knew what it sounded like. All right. Defense? Why not? Defense.
Well, let's get back to the action.
There we go. No? Okay. I mean, I tried to do an icon pass and it wouldn't. It's still not passing. There you go. Jesus Christ.
Backs down. Peñazola has it on the corner.
There you go. What?
Fuck.
There we go.
Hammered in on that last dump.
No way he was going to be denied there. He went straight over his man.
Spell I-cup. What are you, 6? You gonna have me play the penis game next, where we just start shouting penis?
Gets it on the elbow. Scrucky corrals the miss. And it's still knotted up 14. Leads him with the pass.
I hope you just learned that too.
Great move, and it's canned by
I'm nearly 30 years old.
They take a 2-point lead.
And I know that shit. Want a public apology to Okada?
Mrozic swings
I'm sorry you're a piece of shit.
The layup good by Wellington. It's a tie ball game. Scrucky inbounds the ball.
I'm sorry you're a fucking simp for Suzume, and your Twitter shows it.
Peñazola. Zivanovic takes it up, hits the layup after the pump fake freezes the D. They're leading 18-16. Dangerous pass. Stolen by Chuisi.
I'm sorry you're a shitty Wrestle with the Joshi's poster.
With a soft touch. He's got 5. West Virginia is really struggling to close down the middle. Tracy has something for us. Tracy?
Coach Huggins is definitely aware of that problem. He told his assistants that they have
Wow,
to bring
fat
more
girl
defenders
loving?
into the
Are we
paint,
fat
even
shaming
if the teams leaving
Joshis
the
now?
perimeter open. Desperate
Are
measures
we
here,
fat
Vern.
shaming in my chat? I'm not about that.
Fast and hard out of the gate.
Which one will start to wear out is my only question.
Wow.
Pass left
As a
wing.
fat man
Behind the
myself,
arc. It was
I do
framed
not
by
endorse
Cox.
fat shaming.
He's 2 for 2 from deep. Here comes the double team. Rose it way up court. Gain.
The word
Rose
is
it.
thick.
Dishes to the wing. 3 misses the dunk. About 6.5 minutes left in the half. He tried to showboat
I feel like
and
this
missed
is
it.
just gonna
That
go
could
on
earn
for
him
the
a
rest of
seat
the
on the bench.
stream.
Left wing. Cox launches one from beyond
There
the
we
arc.
go.
Gets it to go.
Keep the
Coach
threes
Huggins
coming.
He's going to let his team have it. He just can't be happy with the run that they've had just now.
Notica is thick. You're fat. I mean,
Quinn inbounds the
I'm not
ball.
gonna disprove that. I'm not gonna sit here and go, no, you're wrong. Nah, she's thick and I'm
Beats it
fat.
to the right wing.
I'm not-
Tosses it up. The
Not even
three-pointer
wrong.
was no good by
I don't know
Gaines.
what you want me to say
The
on that.
Cyclones can push their lead to double digits.
Nice run out by the defender. He can hit that shot, but it's a lot harder with the D all over him
Find a
like that.
clip of Tyler fat
Milton
shaming.
backs in with the floater, lays it right in. They
It's
just
mad over a fat
16
joke. What a
unanswered.
snowflake.
Knocks it loose, and it's scooped up by Zivanovic. Lead pass to the paint, banked in by Chuisi. They're now up by 12.
Can you imagine if I actually did? Can you imagine if I fucking... Imagine if I just went full Scott Hall.
Last shot missed from
You're just
3
like, you need a personality
Cyclones
transplant,
looking to
bitch.
extend their run. They gotta
Okay,
find a way
you're
to
coming
stop
on
this
strong.
onslaught.
Well, the best defense can be a good offense, and they don't seem to have one right now.
Chuisi backs him
Just
down.
do the Scott
Right
Hall
wing.
thing where I'm just like openly shouting at you for no
They're
reason.
going to double team him. Gets it out left. Chuisi from 12
Ah,
feet away.
damn it.
3 yanks it down inside.
The student section sounds pretty excited, Vern. I think they like what they're seeing.
It can give you goosebumps to hear those kids when they really get
There we
going.
go.
That is college hoops. Chuisi passes to the high post.
Hey, we got a call. That's good. We at least got a call.
Knocks down the first one.
But seriously, how's your guys' week been? I think it's been like a week now. Almost a week. Been doing a lot of sleeping. Just to change the subject off of me fighting other people in my chat room. Even if it is just banter. Just to see how everyone else is doing. I bet you everyone else is now is like I bet you everyone else is like fucking afraid to say anything. Someone's gonna come in here all happy. Like, hey Tyler, what's up? My week was good. How about you? And he's just fuck you.
Outright kicks it out to the corner.
Don't fucking talk around here, simp.
Dishes it to the top of the key.
That's another rebound for a team that's doing a great job on the boards. They've got a big edge there today.
Backs down. Takes it up. Tomahawk
There we
down
go.
by Milton. By
Summer
60.
started.
West
Yeah, I mean, I
Virginia
guess
has been
summer's
on the
been here
wrong
for
side
us.
of
We
this
get
long run.
it actually cooled down for us today. I think it got up to like 71, but it's been in the 90s the last several days. It's been fucking miserable. Nothing worse than like
Thanks, Tracy.
getting yelled at over not wearing a fucking mask. And it's like 90 degrees out. It's like I could barely breathe as is, and you want me to wear a fucking mask over my face?
Here's the double team.
Assholes.
Gaines
It's like
takes the
100%
three.
humidity.
Won the money.
I'm just fucking
Now behind
dying.
by 15. Diggs brings it up. Chuisi. Good look by Diggs.
Hey, there we go.
They're ahead, 38 to 21.
Are you commenting on May Saruga stuff now? Is that what the Twitter thing is about? God damn it. You motherfucker. She is a lovely girl, though. You want to simp for me, Saruga? I won't judge you.
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball.
It's not simping. You just commented on Twitter, I want you to sip me, because her fucking...
Gets it on the inside. The close range shot missed by Wellington.
I hope to God you get fucking thrown off Twitter. Oh my God.
And he pulled the string.
Yes, that's a shot he very easily could have made. Launches it. Drilled by Cox.
I think there's a report button for sexual harassment. I think there's a sexual harassment report button.
Right wing. Bounces it down low. Goes up. Catches the nice lead pass in stride. And hits the layup.
Wear your fucking
But
mask.
they're still
Who gives a
behind by
shit?
18. Milton.
It's not really all that terrible here.
Beats it to the wing. Shepard puts it up. Milton grabs the rock. Flip up and in.
Hey, there
Last
you go.
layup.
That's what you
That
teach
could mean
youngsters,
anything.
learn, and
No, it
obviously he
couldn't.
has learned.
Any reasonable person knows what the fuck you're talking about. Don't fucking sit there.
Last shot missed
Try to
from free throw
gaslight
range.
me on that shit. Oh no, I didn't. That's not exactly what I mean at all. Bullshit.
Dumps it inside with the shot.
Here I am trying to ask how people's weeks have gone and how their June has started up, and here you just go, fucking just being a fucking annoyance.
With plenty of
There we
strength,
go.
he gets them both. Wellington inbounds the ball. 3 for 3.
Nope.
Milton gets the rebound. Stolen away.
The intercept. What great reflexes. He pounced in and picked that one off easily.
I could we could drink together. I don't know if I'd want to drink with you.
Way down court.
Like I said, I judge people. I feel like I could judge people easily off of whether or not I want to have a drink with them. I feel like,
For the misstep and then capitalize.
to be honest, I bet if we actually ever did meet in real life, it would probably be much more cordial. Oh, you and May. Oh. No, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all.
1:11 left in the first half.
You didn't say sip with me. You said sip me, like as if you are the juice box. How would she drink a juice box with a straw-like thing
Milton
if it's a
dumps
person?
it off. Vasquez with the hook shot.
Hey, there we go.
They've now scored 13 unanswered
Jesus,
points.
we're up by what? 24 points now?
It's stolen by Milton.
Oh, the quick
That was
hands.
a lucky bounce. That was a lucky bit right there. Just kind of being in the way of that.
2-second differential between the shot clock and
This is
the
how I used to do it when we were lesser teams. Is just completely put
raises
all
up.
the defensive
The three was
pressure on them to
drained
force
by
them to
Sigurdsson.
take a shot.
He's 1 for 2 from downtown. Cox brings it up the floor. Passes it to the elbow. Vasquez hands it off. The steal by West Virginia. The break is on. Rosen has it outright. Bree tosses it up. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Shit. Ah.
We'll head
All
into
right.
the
Well,
break.
he would have
The
missed
score,
anyway.
51.
And we're up by 20. That's good. I like that.
Give us your opinion on the first half, Bill.
If we don't see some improvement soon.
Oh, 80% field goal shooting. That's probably why we're doing so good right now. Is you just can't friggin' miss. God damn, Milton and Cox are just putting it together.
And now it's time to show you our
14
player of the
points
half.
each
Bill
already in the
Cox,
first
solid
half.
performance from our player of the half.
I like this, that we're breezing our
We're all
way
set to
through.
begin the second half,
I don't
so
know
let's
where
get back
Texas
into
is at. Is Texas on the opposite side? Or are they on our side? I don't know. I hope they get eliminated anyway. I don't need to deal with Texas. I think I've lost enough
Inbounds
games to
start the
Texas
second
at
half.
this point, and how strong they are to want to really get involved anymore. We make you better at the
Quinn.
game.
Catches it. Right
Just
wing.
yelling about Twitter posts and simping apparently makes me a god at
Rosen
this game.
Dishes it to the wing.
I've had times where it's relatively close, but
Shot
for some
clock
reason,
dwindling. Passes to the baseline.
shouting about
Quinn
social media
puts it
posts.
up. Milton corrals the miss inside. Tracy Wolfson has more on what went on at halftime. Tracy?
During halftime, I talked
I think
with
if I
Coach
wasn't
Wilson.
streaming, I
He felt it
probably
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
have a
classy
Twitter,
to run
though.
up the score and was going
Social
to
media is
change
a
things in a
disease.
way to make sure that doesn't happen. He went on to say that he wasn't going to mix up his rotation, even though he knows he has talent on
I had
the end of his
I had
bench.
one of my
He felt
friends
the
that we
players
haven't
he used in the first half
hung
gave
out
him the
because we
best
usually do
chance
our.
of
I think I
winning this
mentioned
game.
that last
He
time.
won't
We
stray from that
usually have
game
our
plan.
card
Back
nights,
to you,
and
Vern.
Well done, Tracy.
we didn't have it
Thank
last
you.
week, and we
Skips
haven't
to
had
the
it
strike.
this week. And the excuse that one of my
Backs him
friends
down.
gave is he was
Stolen
offending
away by
racists
West
on
Virginia.
Facebook,
Not a good entry pass, Vern.
and
You
that's why
just
he wasn't
can't
hanging
force
out
it
with
in
his
there.
real life friends. Is because he was going to go argue with people on
Passes it
Facebook
up
all night.
court. Leads him with the pass. From 6 feet
It's like,
away.
do what you want, man, but I don't.
Milton.
It's not a super
He's
productive
8 for
life.
9 for the game. The Mountaineers have got a lot of ground to make up.
What did I do this week? Work and sleep. I had to get up a couple times fucking early in the morning
I wouldn't
this
bet on him
week.
missing that one again.
Sucked. I hate it. I hate having to get up early. Fucking 5 o'clock.
Milton.
5 o'clock is no time to be at work.
Gets it
7
right
o'clock
wing.
is barely a time to be at work, and that's when I normally have to be there.
Peñasolo
5
shoots
o'clock's
it.
just
Knocks it
awful.
down from three-point land. By 25, the Mountaineers
I social
are really
distance.
struggling.
I always social distance. I don't ever have a choice but to social distance.
It's stolen by Peñasolo. That's his second steal of the contest.
Wonderful job of
Arguing with
denying the
racists on
basketball that
Facebook
time.
is a national
Great
pastime. Yeah, you're right.
Milton
I
can't
guess.
get the double clutch layup to drop. But
No,
they're
not to
still
put
out
your
in front
hands on
by
girls.
25.
I mean, I don't know what you're. I don't know what you think I am. You think I'm some sort of? Do you assume that I'm just some? Because I feel like the comments that I make here. You just assume I'm some sort of goddamn animal. Like I make jokes here, but it's not like I go out into the real world and I say a pretty girl. Just fucking.
Gardner makes his first appearance.
Just trying to grope everything I see. It's not how. That's not how life works. I'm a normal ass human
The
being.
layup was banked in by Chuasi. He's shooting 75% for the game. Sigurdsson stepped back over the midcourt line there, and that's an over and back violation.
Hell, it's usually the ones that are.
easy
It's
to
usually
see
the
what the
ones
score
on
is,
social media
like
who
it is.
yell and scream about other dudes who do that shit. Like, oh man, I would never put my hands on a girl. I'd never do that. I'm a this and that, and I respect and blah 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 blah. And they're the ones who are like, pretty girl. There
Mikolauskas behind the arc.
we go.
It drops. They're in front, 63-35. West Virginia calls timeout.
That's what I do when I'm here. Just blow off steam. That's what it is here. I would never tell someone in real life that I want to press my
Swings
face
it to the
against their
right wing.
tummy and make elephant noises.
Not there.
But
by
I'll do
Gardner.
it here
West
because why
Virginia
not?
is not doing a very good job on the boards today. And Tracy has a report from their bench.
Coach Huggins just told his assistants if we have to defend with 5 guys in the paint, then let's
Oh,
do
oh,
it. But I'm
oh.
getting very tired
Damn
of
it.
seeing us getting killed on the boards. That sent them scrambling to the
Did you try to
chalkboard,
stop
Vern.
them from
All right,
reaching
Tracy.
their destination
A
to
rare
converse?
occurrence.
As long as
No,
you
I've
keep
never
running your
been
offense,
like that.
The coach will forgive a few clunkers.
Fucking awful.
Gardner
You're a
passes
Tyler
back to the right wing.
therapist. 3 seconds? No? Okay.
Quinn
You're just
has it
standing in the
upright.
lane like, yep,
Off the mark,
this is what I do.
17 feet out.
Quinn is in a pretty cold stretch right now, Vern, and there's a danger that it's going to start to rub off on the rest of the team.
Backs him down. That last
Hey, sky
shot
hooks.
made by Scrucky.
Here's a guy who will absolutely destroy you
shit.
if you don't keep him out of the lane. He's got a great presence on the blocks.
He's
I watch
so
any
strong
wrestling?
down there.
Not
He's
really.
proven it time and time again.
I don't think I've really watched any wrestling since the Tokyo Joshi Pro
Right side.
pay-per-view.
They're going to double team him.
I've watched like bits and pieces. I've watched like highlights
The
of Peter
Mountaineers
Pan.
need to find some answers here.
But other than that, I haven't really watched any
Wellington
wrestling.
Catches it, top of the key.
So yeah, other than
Hauls it
DDT,
in.
no.
That's his fifth rebound in this one.
Like
With
bits and
nobody
pieces, I
around,
guess,
he
of
still couldn't
you know,
convert.
maybe
Sometimes
highlight
you get
clips
me too wide
from
open.
WWE or
Unloads. The three
AEW.
ball was good
It's
by the
basically how I
Columbus.
keep a track of
He's
weekly
shooting
wrestling at this point, is
100%
through
from deep.
minute-long clips. Why haven't you tried the elephant noises line? I don't know.
Passes it
I
to
feel
the
like
left
that'd be
wing.
creepy.
Last tray off the mark by Quinn.
Credit the defense there. They got out on him. and
Even
they
better if
forced
I
him
just
to
do
rush
the
him a
noise
little.
myself.
Last layup was dropped
It's like,
in
hey
by
girl,
Sparky.
mind if I lift up your
Gardner
shirt,
inbounds the
press my
ball.
face
The
into your stomach, and go,
Mountaineers will try to end this run. Sigurdsson to the rim.
I,
Sigurdsson keeps it
I
alive
want to
on
know.
the offensive end. Finished nicely
I
down
wonder
low
how
on the
many.
right shot.
I wonder how many girls would just be so fucking skeeved out by that.
Gets whistled for blocking, and that's his first foul of the game.
It's like nothing sexual.
Position early if you're
Just wanna-
defending Mern, and he just didn't beat him to the spine.
Both teams will make some substitutions.
It's like just the confusing question of like, is this sexual? It feels like it. I feel gross.
Jams it. And they're now out in front by 35. About 6.5 minutes.
Yeah,
left
you're
in the
not gonna,
second
you're
half.
not gonna
Bounces it to the wing.
manage to meme me into
Three as he
doing that
won
in
the free
real
throw
life.
line. Feeds far side.
I have enough social awareness that I'm not doing
Reed
that.
catches it left wing. Fired short by Gaines. He got it up there, but it just wouldn't
Can't
fall.
knock it if you don't
With a
try
little
it.
more touch, it
Yeah,
might
you're not gonna meme your way
Backs
into
down.
having me do this.
Mikolauskas lobs it to the left wing.
Who the hell is this guy, Lee?
Lee goes up.
Why do I not hardly remember him at all?
He's got two. The Mountaineers
Some of my bench
with some
guys, like
difficulty.
Diggs, I
The
know.
Mountaineers call time, and they've got one left.
We must be at a. Oh God! I already realized that we're almost 40 points up. What the fuck? Yeah, I think we're good. I didn't even realize how far ahead we were. I'm just sitting here playing, and the next thing I know is we're up by insane amounts. Hey, girl, let's go blow raspberries. Your place or mine? Absolutely. That's gonna be the next thing. That's gonna be the next thing that gets clipped on my fucking TEW series. Is me giving words of encouragement to Notica. What are your words of encouragement? Hey, I want to blow raspberries on your tummy. Nothing sexual. I just want to bury my face in there and just blow. What side was Texas on? Oh, there's Texas. All right, so Texas is on the opposite end. Wow, LaSalle actually got kind of far. They got an kind of an upset there, but they got a real upset over Cal. And then Old Dominion. They could be, oh my God, if they beat Texas, that would be insanity. Any other ones? Fairfield upset Texas Tech, but of course they didn't beat LSU. Any other double-digit ones? I didn't even check to see how many double-digit ones there might have been. Nope. Everything here was literally top 8 seeds. Everything here is literally the top 8 seeds winning. All right, Elite 8 against Pitt. Pitt's not even as good as us, so this should be kind of easy as we just roll through. Let's go. And post all of your shit onto Twitter. So what? No one follows you. This clip feature fucked up. All right, so whatever you clipped probably wasn't all that great.
Panthers battle the Iowa State
All right,
Cyclones.
33 and
Welcome to
3
the NCAA tournament's
on our way to
Elite Eight.
defend the national
Today, our
championship.
final four spot will be decided.
Hopefully,
We're
become
here to determine
two-time,
the ring.
back-to-back
I'm
national champions. I'd say if we have to, we might end up facing Texas in the championship game. That would be quite fucked. It is very possible at this point, unless LaSalle ends up pulling off some major upset or whoever the team in the Final Four is with them.
Dennehy leads him with the pass. Milton passes it up court. Dishes it to the stripe. Backs in. Shepard catches it down low. Tosses it up. The long ball.
Hey, there you go.
They're out in front by
Damn it. I knew he was going to pass to him, and then I just...
Dish,
Whatever. What were you trying to clip of mine?
16 feet. Can't convert the two-handed jam.
Will you play it? I don't know. Will you play it?
No, denying him on that one.
The steal
I don't know if you'll play it.
Nice pass.
Oh.
Takes it up. Milton
There we
gets
go.
the board inside. Caught. Has it left side. Milton backs down. Dunks it home.
Just getting all the dunks. Milton taking over Scrocky's place. Nice. The raspberry clip. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Outright.
What sort of tweet of mine did you find that you would find incriminating that you think I wouldn't stand by?
10.5 minutes left in the half. Shepard drops it in from beyond the arc. They extend the lead to 8.
I'm interested in seeing
Tracy Wolfson for an update.
what you think. I
Just
will
before
not.
the
I
game,
will.
talked
I will
to
not
Coach
stand
Wilson.
by.
He realizes that a lot of fans in the building aren't going to be on their side tonight because they want to see the underdog make it to the Final Four. But he said that's fine. We don't mind being the bad guy. When we're at the Final Four next week, our fans will be there,
Funny.
and then we'll get some love. I guess they're making
Do you not
plans
think that?
already
Do you
for-
not think that
Tracy.
like?
Passes it to the free throw line.
See, this is why archives are a thing.
Milton
Like,
catches it down low.
I know how
Picks it up.
Photoshop works. I
Almost
know
a
how
three-point
tweet
opportunity.
generators work.
Instead, he'll go to the line for 2.
Like, duh. I knew once you posted an Imgur, I'm just like, was it a picture I took, or are you just memeing?
Coach
And now I
Wilson
see you're
wants
just
to
memeing.
shake things up just a little bit, and this could be an excellent move. The group
It's
of kids on the
literally
floor
okay.
play
So
with
then it's
great
Photoshop. It's literally because then you'd post the
Gets
link to the
second
tweet.
goal
You
as
wouldn't
well.
post an Imgur,
Dennehy inbounds the ball.
or at least an archive. You'd archive it.
Feeds left wing with the shot.
I know how the internet works, motherfucker. I've been around.
Lets it go. They rule this one goaltending.
Bullshit.
Out the
That is
shot.
not goaltending.
Lekavish makes his first appearance.
It's real, right? don't try to get back up from
And it's an
the one
8-point
other
game.
person that'll back you up no matter what.
Milton gets it right wing. The trifecta
Hey.
by Shepard.
You know it's
Pittsburgh
fake
makes
because it
its
has
first
3 whole
timeout of the
likes.
game.
No, that's a real part. That's fairly realistic, I'd say, for my Twitter.
Well, let's get back to the action.
You know, Bob Schreiber trains Alistair Overeem and Stefan Struve. I know he trained Struve. I didn't know he trained Alistair Overeem. Yeah, no, it's not
McGuire
real.
dishes to the left.
That's why I'm not even going to entertain putting it on my stream because it's not
You
real.
can't afford to spend
Otherwise, you would
15
post a
more
link to the
points, Vern.
tweet,
They're in danger of letting this game
or
be
you would
over
post a link to
before
the
second half.
archive of the tweet.
Milton goes up, count it.
That's how the internet works.
Three-point play.
A superior effort to fight through the foul and put it down. Strong move, Vern.
Tacks on the free throw for
Hey.
the three-point play.
Yeah,
Lekavish
you'd post the
inbounds
archive
ball.
to the tweet. That's how it works. Also, assuming that I'd be tweeting at
Passes it to the
midnight.
top
I
of
don't
the
really
key.
tweet at
Takes the
midnight.
shot.
I fucking
The
sleep
three-point
at midnight.
attempt missed by Larmond. The Cyclones bring it up the court. They're on an 18-4
There's too
run.
many things wrong with
By
this.
Pittsburgh.
And the fact that you say I'm trying to chat Japanese wrestlers up back in like January. If I posted that in November of last year, you might
Milton
it might have made at least a modicum more of sense. Still obviously fake, but at least you could be like, well, yeah, you were in Tokyo at the time. Someone gave this to me. You fucking made it. I can do the same shit with literally anybody.
Bangs it off the front of the rim and out.
He just didn't look comfortable on that shot, Vern. And you
I don't
can see it
delete
in the
tweets.
result.
No good on the last layup by Shepard.
Unless I like, you know what? I'll delete tweets if I make like a typo, but then I repost it with the with the typo
The defense
fixed.
closed so
It's
quickly
generally
that
how
the
it
easy
works.
deuce turned into a very tough shot.
I stand by my Twitter and the things I post on it when it is
Backs
real.
him down, goes up, laid in with the D draped all over.
Rip to this guy's
By
Photoshop
60.
career.
The Panthers will take a timeout here.
Yeah, see, it never said Japanese wrestlers. It said Japanese women. See, exactly. I wouldn't just post about plain old Japanese women. Yeah.
Getting set to inbound the ball.
I feel like people who follow my Twitter would know if I'd be posting. I wouldn't just say, yeah, Japanese women.
Cortez inbounds the ball. Leads him in. Couldn't get the shot, but he was fouled.
Ah,
Gets a
damn
trip
it.
to the line.
All right.
Knocks down the first one.
You are so ass mad.
He gets the second to fall as well.
Sometimes I wonder if you're just fucking with me just to have fun, or if you really are this
They're now
ass
behind
mad.
by 12.
I really don't know.
Gets it in the paint.
Damn it.
Larmon hands it off.
I don't know why
Shoots
that
it.
sounds
Gets
like
the
it would.
friendly bounce off the side of the rim. They got on this roll a while ago and just haven't looked
You would
back.
say Japanese girls because you're
Left wing.
respectful.
Chewy
maybe.
C backs in.
Damn it.
Stolen away by Pittsburgh.
I like how he gets himself into defensive position.
At
Just
the right
knock
place,
him on his
right
ass.
time
Who
yet again.
cares? I know. I think he is losing his mind. Look at him. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if this is another. I don't know if this is another like. I don't know if this is another meme he's attempting, or if he's just losing his mind. If he is just absolutely losing it.
Gets them both. Timba inbounds the ball. The
I
Cyclone
feel bad for the
will try
people who
end
like to
this
come
run.
here and then,
Skips it
say
to the
hi
top of the key.
occasionally,
Backs down.
because then it gets drowned out by
Beats it
horse
to the
shit.
wing. Timba
Now, I don't
pitches it
usually
middle.
chat in, people's Twitches, so I do understand the.
Alley-oop.
Oh shit!
Didn't get his
Oh,
time there, Vern. Easy
I do
block
understand the art of the the idea of
Can't sink the first.
fuck. I don't even remember the word. But yeah, just hanging out and not saying anything, lurking.
Good on number 2.
I do a whole lot of lurking. I'm concerned, honestly. I'm
Has it
I'm
on the
honestly
corner. Puts it
concerned.
up. The three
One of
ball
the
is
one of the
good by
people who
Sanderson.
chat, who are
He's
in
1
my
for 2
chat,
from downtown. And
I'm
it's a
honestly
6-point
concerned for
game.
your mental well-being. We've had too many incidents
Backs him down.
from mental
12.
well-beings
And it's scooped up
in the
by
last few
Sanderson.
weeks.
Timba
The
gets
last
the
thing I
reach-in
need.
call, and that's his first foul of the game.
Oh, you can't come across the body like that. That is
I
a
don't.
textbook
I'm not
reach.
a fan of this.
Sanderson inbounds the ball.
If you start tweeting pictures of your kitten, I'm really gonna be upset.
High post. Dennehy throws it up off the back of the cylinder and out.
Nice
Oh,
work by the
shit.
big fella to get that rebound.
Pulls up
Oh,
on the elbow.
that's not what I meant to do.
Grab by
Fuck.
Sanderson.
Is it too soon? is it too soon? Is that too? No, you said I had garlic bread, basic bitch comedy. Is that too basic bitch comedy for you?
Sanderson. Dicey
Not
pass.
only has it not been a
Gets
month,
it
it hasn't
to
been 3 full weeks yet. It's been 2.5
Chewy
weeks.
snags it. It's a
She just
6-point
got
game.
buried like
How did
4
he
days
miss
ago.
that one?
It happens. He's just got to shake it off and reload.
Chewy passes it to the right wing. That last 3 ball was drained by Cox. They have been on fire from behind the arc.
Tell me that's
Fantastic
bad.
ability to find the open
Oh,
shooter with
dude.
his hands.
I was on ASP where they were cracking jokes like
Left wing.
as the news was rolling out. Like when it was assumed that she had just attempted it and she was still alive, like the jokes were there, and then when it turned out that she was dead, it was a lot of people, oh yeah, she's joining Benoit now. It's like, Jesus.
Coach Dixon felt the momentum slipping away from his team.
That's
and I'm sure
4chan.
he's
I
hoping
expect
this
better
timeout
from you.
will
No, you
straighten them
don't.
out.
Let's go for defense.
Well,
Defense is
looks like they're
always,
getting set to
it's always
inbound
the
ball.
one.
Cortez.
Hey!
By Iowa State. The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep
There we
and
go.
then
There we go.
capitalize.
There we go. Come on. Up. Pick and roll. That's not what I meant to do. But I guess I'll. No, that didn't really do anything.
The shot down low.
There we
It was
go.
Hit by Milton.
That's
They
fucked
increased
up.
their lead to 14.
Cyclone Alley is into this
I think
game
I'm better
now.
off in
they
the
are
dark.
going bonkers, Vern.
Those fans are a special group, Bill. They get way into it.
I didn't even see your whisper. I don't know what you're talking about with whispers.
The steal.
I'm streaming. I'm sorry. I'm busy entertaining people with a basketball stream. Can't read everybody's personal messages at the drop of a hat.
Well, the D got a break on that one.
That last basket was buried by Larmond. About 3.5 minutes left in the half. Shepard from downtown gets the ball.
Hey, there we go.
He's shooting 100%
I don't know what he's
from
on.
long range.
I'm honestly
Stolen away by
scared.
Gates. Off target.
There we go.
Bates has picked up his first foul of the game.
Yeah, but I need to actually be logged into the fucking website itself. I'm not. Maybe I can access it on I can access it on mobile. Okay.
He misses the first.
Whispers. Okay.
He sinks the second.
I knew it. I kind of knew. But it is funny watching you lose your fucking mind.
Bates pulls the trigger. No luck on the three-point attempt. The D wasn't too worried about that one. Gave him room to get it
Who are
off.
you entertaining?
Because they
Exactly.
prefer the long three
Who am I?
over
I'm
hit
surprised I
trying to
am
get
entertaining
Catches
people,
it high
honestly.
post.
You know, after about the 18th college hoops video where we end up talking about Japanese women,
Passes to the middle.
I'm surprised people still watch this. I got to be completely fucking honest.
Takes it up. Pulled in by Larmond.
What?
Still a 16-point lead.
Bro.
Cortez gets the
Now
bucket
tell
for
people you're
18
not on
feet.
crack.
But they're still
All right.
by 14.
He claims he's not on crack.
Bit of a roll here.
He claims he's working. He's not shooting, brother.
Takes it up. Powers down with the one-handed jam. They're in
He
front,
claims he's working.
37-21.
I don't know if he's worked himself into a shoot yet. But mute the videos and look at chat. They don't even watch the videos. They just zoom in the entire video just to look at chat.
End of the rebound battle. And Tracy is near their bench with a report.
Coach Dixon just told his assistants if we have to defend with 5 guys in the paint,
More
then
videos on
let's
YouTube
do
talking
it, but
about
I'm getting
Japanese
very
women than
tired
videos of
seeing
not.
us getting
Yeah, that's a good
killed on
point.
the boards. That sent
I know
us
that was a
scrambling to
big.
the
I know that was a
chalk
big
marker.
thing that people were like irritated about when I first started doing my NCAA basketball stuff. It's like, bro, you talk about Japan and anime all the time. Claim. Yeah, I don't know you personally. I'm just going by what you say. And what you said is it's a work. That is your claim. That's what you told me. I don't know you personally.
Cortez will leave the floor. Chewy seat inbounds the ball.
There's no question what kind of defense they're in,
I'm
Vern.
beyond
Hit 'em in.
confused.
Milton
He
goes
sent me
up,
the
drops
whisper
it
that he
for
sent me is like, oh no, I'm just joking, man. It's not real. I'm like, yeah, I figured that much.
Dennehy hands it off. Takes a
I'm
three.
gonna poke the finger. I'm not gonna fall down for you.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look.
Oh shit.
Tough to fault him.
Takes it up. Yanked down
The
inside
fuck?
by Lekavicius.
Credit to D there. They reacted quickly enough to throw
Entertainment.
him
Oh,
off.
thank you, Rectangle. I appreciate that. I know that was quite a ways. I know that was quite a ways up, but I appreciate it.
Passes left side.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. Did I mention the fucking like
Back to the right.
the fucking like serious hate comment I got on one of my videos recently?
7-second
I thought it was interesting because of the fact that it was such a blunt, hate-filled comment, and of all the things to have it happen on, of all the videos to have it happen on, it was on my pro baseball spirits one, and I'm just like, yeah, geez, I guess maybe Japanese fans of things are fucking savage.
Shepard inbounds the ball. Out left.
Yeah, it was on
Backs
Super
down.
Mega, not Super Mega Baseball. It was on
Dishes
Pro
it to
Baseball
baseline.
Spirits.
Shepard with the floater. No good.
Ah,
on that layup
Lord.
by Milton. But they still lead
I
by
want
18.
to see what he said. I wonder if I could just find it on my notifications on
Lekavicius
YouTube.
dumps it off.
I'm gonna let them try to
Sanderson
score.
lets it go.
No?
Misses the
Okay.
three-pointer. That's the half.
How far back can I go?
43 to 25.
Is it not going to
What do
show
you
up?
think of the first half?
Oh, I might have to.
Can't think of too much good to say about this game, so Vern,
Let me
maybe
just
you can
hit the actual
play-by-play
video
and
here.
color.
Dynasty, pitch speed to slow. I don't think it was that one then. What was the fucking thing on my Pro Yaku Spirits one?
Now we'll bring you our player of the
The
half.
shit at games.
Who's your pick, Bill?
Milton has
That's
been
basically
rolling.
what he said.
Every other play, it seems like he's sending it in with reckless authority. His aggressiveness has fired up this whole team.
Yeah, but it was literally like, you're shit at this. Why are you even here? Oh, and he said my voice sucked too. I want to find it. Because it was literally like, all right, dude. Oh, dude, how long ago did I do that shit? Holy fuck, how long ago was it? Was it on here? Was it Koshian mode thing? Is it just hidden, maybe? Where's my other Pro Baseball Spirits one? I don't think it was this one either. Oh, that's a lot of comments. It's not even on here anymore. Fuck. I know I have haters. They're in my chat room. Fuck, I want to find it. I want to find it real quick. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I know if it didn't get deleted, I know I can find it. It was very simple. It was very straightforward and to the point, I got to tell you. Oh, it only goes back so far, really? Damn it. I think it's gone. I think they deleted it. Damn it. But yeah, it was basically just like, dude, you like you're shit at this game and your voice is shit. Why are you even here? Why do you
We're all
exist?
set to begin the second half.
It's like, Jesus, okay. I didn't think that my commentary and playing this baseball game warranted that type of
Let's check in
comment,
with
but
Tracy
oh,
Wilson.
okay.
During halftime, I talked
Cool.
with Coach Wilson. He
The
felt
only thing
it
I-
wouldn't be classy
about you
to
I
run
hate
up
is the
the score and
forward
was going
spam.
to
I
change
understand
things in a
that.
way to make sure that doesn't happen.
Realistically,
He said even though the starters
it went
had
from
plenty of
spam
energy,
to
he would
just
still
being like,
rotate
it
in
went
his
from
bench
like,
players. He said that
it
wasn't a
basically
question
just
of
became a
fatigue,
meme
but more of a
eventually.
method of
I'm like,
showing
fuck it,
different looks on
perverts.
offense. Guys?
All right, Tracy.
Shit.
We'll see if they can do that. The steal by
Your
McGuire.
haters were your
Again,
abusive
he's making
viewers.
Big plays on defense to help his
You're
opponent.
like abusive spouses.
Casey's instincts on the defensive end.
We don't hate you. We hit you because we
Shepard
love
has
you.
it on the free throw line, but it's retrieved by Timbo. Backs him down.
That's gonna happen one day. Is like there's gonna be someone who like maybe knows me or just has never been in this chat room, sees you shitting on me, and it'll just be like, why don't you just ban them from your channel? It's just, I don't know, they just act like such assholes to you, and it's like, oh well, they show up and they're okay, and they say they really like me. They say it's like, oh god,
even for a second.
just fucking covering the black eye with makeup.
Backs in.
Is that basic bitch comedy for you?
Cortez goes up, hits the layup after the pump fake freezes the knee.
Don't doubt when I play Ice Band 4 Birds, but you still hate it. Yeah, I understand that.
Caught, dishes to the left block,
no,
dumps
no,
it off,
there you
goes
go.
up. Corralled by Milton.
Damn it.
Picks up,
Damn
misses
it.
The fade away from in close. Still a 13-point lead. Skips it to the left side.
There's a cop's wife.
Cortez dumps it inside. Dennehy, the bucket is good, and he'll have a chance for one more.
He's either got a foul.
By the way, I'm amazed to find out with
easy three-point plays.
what is it? Cops being canceled now officially. What was it? 33 years that it was on the air. Since like I think 31. I think it was like 89. I think is when it started. Your downvote did nothing. That's all right. It's because there's some fucking Hikaru Shida simps. That's gonna be the new thing. Is like simp. Simp is not gonna have any sort of meaning anymore.
Pittsburgh has had serious problems.
Just a bunch of dudes who want to see Hikaru Shida's thighs. I don't blame
Coach
them.
Dixon was talking to his assistants a second ago.
Not gonna
about
sit
that
here and
very
blame them.
problem. He said he wants to collapse their defense into the paint and prevent the entry pass. We'll see if it works.
Thanks, Tracy. Catches it in the paint. Caught. Hands it off.
It's like ever since quarantine started, I've seen enough Starlight Kid TikTok videos that I'm just like, you know what? I think I'm a fan now. I think I'm a pretty big fan. There we go.
Well, let's get back
Both
to
the job and show are being canceled. That's a good point. Why don't you just ban them while you see they're my only viewers?
Inbounds
Jesus.
the ball. The Panthers.
No, we got a lot of lurkers.
Like
They're afraid to speak up.
Sanderson bounces it to the
Being
strike.
silenced by the loudmouths in my chat. Jesus, just ran him the fuck over.
That's his first foul of the game.
That's what you get for getting in the way.
The ref saw right through that.
Commenting on girls' posts. No, I'm only pointing out your hypocrisy.
Baseline to the rim. The lay-in was
Hey.
good by Sparky. They got on this roll a while ago and just haven't looked back.
I guess Live PD is canceled too. I heard Live PD was a lot better. I heard it was a little more raw and real than Cops was.
Sanderson has it inside. That last dunk not quite there.
That's another rebound for a team that's doing a great job on the boards. They've got a big edge there today.
Hey, there you go.
Sanderson inbounds the ball. The Panthers
It's not
will try
hypocritical
to
if
put
you're.
a stop to this run. Pass.
I want you to post that on your throwaway. You just like
Crossover. Like a vicious
you just post on
releases from
on a
16
Suzume
too
thing.
strong.
It's like, oh man, Suzume, I love you. Can I see your bee stings?
This crowd couldn't be any happier. Just listen to the people in this building.
Please
Pena
sting me,
with a great
Suzume.
look, 2 assists, and he leads his team in that category.
Live PD way better. That's what I heard.
Sanderson
Kind of like
gets it right wing.
what was it? Like they had Pawn Stars, and then they had the Detroit version of Pawn Stars that was way better because it was just way trashier.
The three-pointer was offline.
And it's like
for a
it felt so much more real than fucking Pawn Stars did. It's like, oh dude, they're gonna fucking film a shootout at some point in this.
Dishes it to the left wing.
It was like Detroit Pawn or something like that. I forget what show, like what it was
Great
called.
thing about having such a big lead.
Her what?
You
Her
miss a
bee
shot here or
stings.
there, you just shake it off and move on.
McGuire.
Hardcore Pawn. There you go.
But it's recovered by McGuire.
Hey, there you
McGuire
go.
Step back over the midcourt line there. That's an over and back violation.
That's just careless, Vern. He wasn't watching where he was on the court. Pittsburgh brings on a tough defender, hoping he can put an end to this run.
Zivanovic has it left corner.
Oh, there you
from
go.
the
There you
wing.
go. Long two, but he got it.
They're up 57-35.
Well, we're up by 22
Seems
points already.
powerless to stop this run.
I'll wait till we're
And
6
Tracy's
minutes.
got something for us on
This is gonna be shorter than I thought. I thought this might take about 2-3 hours. We're heading into the Final Four.
To turn this run around.
All right,
On the backs
Tracy.
of our big men that they're Jesus, 3 dudes all on one guy. Like, yeah, no, you're just gonna leave him
About
open
6.5
underneath the
minutes
hoop.
Left in the second half. McGuire goes up.
You know what? It's one
Slides
thing
in
to
with
do
a
it to the
soft
Japanese speaking ones. It's another if you do it to someone like Maki or fucking Kamiyu, who will absolutely retweet your shit.
For blocking, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Well, he got there
Like if
in
you
time.
say
Looked like he
something
was leaning into
fucking
contact.
horny enough to Maki or Kamiyu, they absolutely will retweet you. And then you can find all the horrific things that people will say about you.
Zivanovic. He gets hammered, and he'll head to the stripe.
I'll post a peach emoji too.
Can't sink the first.
Oh my god. I'll take care of this, and then I think we'll be far enough in.
Good on number 2.
Boom. All right, we're up by what, 23 it was? I don't think anything will happen there. Oh yeah, we just pulled away even more. Boom. All right. As we go to the Final Four against Maryland. It just turns Okada on. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. I don't care. He's just... If I delete my Twitter account, does the tweet stay? No, it doesn't. No, if you delete your account, I think even if you lock your account, it'll go away. My God. I hope I see shit on like the fucking Joshi subreddit about some random dude who's just fucking thirst tweeting a bunch of the women. Like, oh, this is why they're afraid to actually... See, this is exactly why they're afraid to actually post on social media, is because of assholes like this. I'm going to save this just in case. We've actually had some good teams. Like, I'm surprised we beat Stanford as bad as we did. Stanford was one that I couldn't believe. West Virginia's pretty good. Pitt wasn't amazing. Let's see what Maryland is. Yeah, we're right on the same level as Maryland, so. All right. I guess I should see where Texas is at. All right. Texas did beat LaSalle handily. So now they got Arizona. So if I beat Maryland, there's a good chance I go into the championship. Like, Jesus, Arizona's like insane too. Where is your I feel gross. I know you're joking, but I feel gross just reading that. I feel fucking gross just reading that. I gotta be honest. I don't even feel right about this. I know it's a meme, but I don't feel right about this. I didn't ask you to. I said it'd be funny if you got canceled doing it. Not once did I ever encourage it. I encouraged your cancellation. I hope you fucking delete your tweets. I should archive them real quick before you just decide to delete everything.
Welcome, college basketball fans, to the Final Four. We're here
Fucking
at Reliant Stadium.
I know you're just fucking joking. It doesn't make it any fucking less creepy. Don't lie, you're never disgusted. It's just even I Jesus Christ. Even I feel fucking gross.
Kimba backs down. Caught with the inside leaner. Drains the first bucket of the game. And they lead by 2. Stolen by Cox. Finishes in close. They increase their lead to 4. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
Vern, earlier today I talked with Coach Wilson. Vern, with a heavy expectations they carry as one of the favorites.
I wish he had the confidence to post that.
No,
he's also on a completely throwaway account. Like, mine's attached to my name, my YouTube, my Twitch. I'm not that fucking thirsty. Whoops. It wasn't that bad. Excuse me? Hang on.
Takes it up. He got fouled and
You
still
weren't that bad?
He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
My birthday is on there. Who gives a shit? A photo of her portraits that you can possibly buy. And then I'm just searching through all of this and I just see, so cute. Could you lift your skirt up so I can see your bee stings? Which, by the way, the bee stings are supposed to be about her boobs. But the fact that can you lift your skirt up and post your bee stings? Is she legal? Yes, she is. She's like 21. It's still fucking.
Dumps it off.
Don't.
Catches it right side. Goes up. Hits the soft reverse layup. He's got 2.
I mean, Tyler says that wants to be leg choked by thighs. Yeah, but I say it here. Wanting to have saying that I want my face, and I'm never usually specific, but I say it on here where you have to actively go looking for it. I don't immediately just tweet at them. I feel like there's a difference between saying I would fuck someone and then immediately just being like, hey, by the way, I would totally do that. Just straight to them. I know, people be wilding. These things are on the back. I know, but
Worley gets it baseline.
That's what fucking 4chan is for too, for people to be fucking gross anonymously.
Kimba pulls it in.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was
yeah, you can clip it and post it to Twitter, I guess. That's why I still keep certain things to myself. Because I could make jokes, but I'm not that stupid.
Sola passes to the top of the key. Out left. Goes up.
Damn it.
They narrow the gap
Damn it.
to 2.
Let's see.
Skips it to the wing. Milton.
See, that's why social media is a disease.
Right
You're proving my point that social media is a disease. That is one of the worst things to happen.
Leads him with the pass. Last shot dumped down by Collier.
What a great setup on that delivery.
I mean, we're still winning. This one's definitely going to be a closer game. I can feel it. I can feel that this one's definitely going to be a closer game. Oh my God.
They still have a 3-point lead.
I really want to know what those things are considering the shit you say.
The D was really waiting for him there.
It's not like I'm really holding anything back. I would just make maybe more. Just make more jokes. Maybe wants to cancel. He'll call him the wrong pronoun. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. That's one good way to do it.
About 8.5 minutes left in the half.
Timba went after that rebound hard. Great work.
It's deflected, but it's tracked down by Peñazola. Shepard throws it
fadeaway 3. That's what
But they're
happens.
still up by 6.
If I get canceled, I'm putting the blame on you.
With the floater.
I don't care what
Brings
you
it up
say.
and in. And they're
I
now
already
behind
do
by
it in
4.
Discord.
Zola brings it up court.
I'm sure you do.
Kimba backs down.
Hey, this person put
Gets
me up to
right
it.
wing from the
You're still the
baseline.
asshole who posted
Gathered
it.
up by Milton.
That offensive rebound didn't come to him by accident. He knew right where to be.
The last tray was cashed in by Zola. Misha pulls the trigger. Can't
Well,
return the favor
there we
with his
go.
own 3.
When a D got lucky there, Vern.
My
You can't
streamer
expect many
friend.
misses when you're
Oh
down.
yeah, because you're the one who asked about anime that you said you liked, and I told you to say Boku no Pico, and then everyone got all weirded out by you.
He's going to let his team have it. He just can't be happy with the run that they've had just now.
Hang on.
Well, let's get
I
back
haven't
to
had
the
anything to drink in a
Both
little bit. I
teams
can
are
feel
making
my
a few lineup changes.
throat getting dry. Take a gulp of some diet soda.
Esterkamp inbounds the ball. Knocks it loose, but it's recovered by Maryland. That last 18-footer made by Eldridge. Just over 7 minutes left in the half. Nice touch
I do
from
like
that
I do like some of the more
Sets up
anonymous
so much of
ASP
your
jokes.
postgame if you can face the basket and knock that
The
jumper
general
down with confidence.
the general idea that Yuka Sakazaki has like erotic pits. That's one of the big memes, is how erotic
Misha
Yuka's
dumps it
armpits
inside.
are.
Pulled in by Shepard.
You can't afford to spot
Disrespected
the other team
titty
any more
Twitters.
points, Vern. They're in
DM
danger of
one.
letting this
Wait,
game be
what?
over before the second half.
That's how you get kidney
Shepard
stones.
dumps
Hey,
it
I
off.
mostly drink water. I
Left side.
wanted to have something with some
Backs him
caffeine.
down. Feeds it to the wing. Shepard from deep.
Damn it.
Eldridge hauls in the board. Lucky break for the defense.
Whoever was supposed to be guarding him better wake up, because the next time it won't be a miss.
I mean, not just kidney stones, but also what was it? Bladder infections? Because I've had bladder infections before.
Can't knock
Those
it
aren't
down
fun.
from the right block. Still a 10-point
But it's fine.
lead.
I got health insurance. It's okay.
Swings it to the right wing. Shepard
Government
snatches it down
employee
inside.
health insurance
Right
too.
around 6 minutes left
So
in the
you
half.
know it's good.
Esterkamp gets called for blocking, and that's his first foul.
You can't shuffle those feet and expect to draw a charge. The ref saw right through that.
Let's see here.
Chuisi inbounds the ball. Peñazola hands it off. Scrucky
Oh,
has it.
there it is.
down
There
low.
is. Oh, come on, damn it. All right, at least he got fouled. Surprised Tyler drinks. He seems like a CM Punk guy. I mean, when I was a teenager, I was a
Can't
CM
sink
Punk
the
guy.
first.
I don't know so much now, honestly. Punk is very just thin-skinned.
He sinks the second.
Punk has become a thin-skinned middle-aged man at this point. I don't know if I could support him. There was a point in time where it's like, yeah, I'd love to see him back in a wrestling ring, and it's like now I'm like, My roommate got mad at me. He was like, "You are you trying to say that you wouldn't be excited for CM Punk?" I'm like, I'd kind of be excited, but not nearly as excited as I would be
Pass,
like
left
5
wing.
years ago.
Lets it go. The
I
three-pointer
think
off the inbound play,
I think
hit
getting
by Misha.
embarrassed twice
But they're
on
still
a
behind by
worldwide
8.
stage in
They're set up
UFC
minute.
was a good chunk of
Backs
of
in.
why I couldn't be too excited.
Scrucky
Punk now be kind of a bitch. He really is.
throws it down by 10. Esterkamp inbounds
He's
the ball.
not, in fact, is his name. I don't really drink.
Really
I do
struggling to
like
close
very
down the middle.
occasionally. So
Tracy
yeah,
has
I guess
something
I'm
for us.
technically not straight
Tracy?
edge
The
because I do.
Terrapins coach could
I
be
do
heard
drink.
shouting to his
But
players
for a
on the floor
while
to help
there,
each
up
other in
until
the
I was
paint. They've
probably
given up
in my
way too
mid
many
20s,
points
probably up
close to
until
the
about
basket. He knows
I don't know,
it.
6-7 years ago, I really didn't drink at all.
Right around 5 minutes left in the half.
Yeah.
Catches it, top of the key. Backs down.
Who is my favorite wrestler? Is legit.
High post.
Well, I gotta say he was my favorite wrestler growing up, so I'd still say he's my favorite wrestler. DDP definitely
Scrucky
is
takes
one.
it up, jams it in.
And I know that's probably gonna be like, oh, of course he is. It's like, nah, I grew up a WCW kid. I admit that I grew up on like fucking
Worley
shitty
passes it up court.
WCW.
Maryland calls time.
What, did you get bored and just start drinking? No. I just decided to like it just became one of those things where I was less like it became less of like why am I, I don't think it'll be it's probably not so like I don't smoke anything. But I was like, you know what? Fine. I think it was because I found stuff that I was willing to drink. I think that was the thing. My friends really like beer, and I fucking hate beer. I hate beer. They've tried to get me to drink like 5 or 6 different beers. I think I've tried at least like Bud Light. Oh God, what else have they tried to make me? I think Miller Lite. They've tried to get me to drink Keystone, which is fucking awful. Milwaukee Best. All of them are just not good. I like fruity stuff. I know how that sounds, but yeah, I'm a hard cider type of person, and now I'm a fucking hard seltzer type of person. I'm that sort of basic bitch where I love me a White Claw.
Puts it up.
And I know I'll get laughed at for that, but who cares?
Milton brings it up the floor.
That is not his shot, Vern. They've got to get a better look than that.
Damn it. 03 WWE DDP was sick when you
passes it to
do
the right
that.
side.
Yeah. I do remember the I like me, you like me.
15-footer. Milton snatches the rebound.
Don't drink light beers.
Zivanovic dumps it off.
Busch Light. Yeah, Busch Light's super popular here. Especially in the Midwest. I think Anheuser-Busch is like they're like a decently big sponsor of like Big 12 football.
Last shot laid in by Peñazola. Esterkamp inbounds the ball.
No way he was coming up empty when he got the ball.
It's
that
a
close
seltzer
to the rim.
Truly. Yeah, I've never tried Truly. Oh, Seagram's does some decent stuff too. They do. It's not really seltzer, I guess. It's more. I don't know what it is.
Has it left wing.
I don't know what exactly Seagram's is, but they're not too
He
bad.
wasn't too worried about that one. Gave him room to get it off.
Mainly because they prefer the long three over him driving it in.
Maryland is struggling on
I'm
defense.
surprised Tyler doesn't coom to TikToks or
The
Instagrams.
Terrapins coach is
Well, I don't go on
frantically talking to
Instagram
his
really,
assistants,
and the
trying
only
to come up
TikToks
with a
I ever
plan on
really know
defense to
about
stop
tend to
this
be
run.
Joshi
He
ones.
is not pleased with their current setup, to say the least.
Thanks, Tracy. 1:48 left in the first half.
I don't normally coom to them.
Sloppy on the release.
You're right. Just a little, but it
Damn, he literally he rebounded that shit
The
over
student
them.
section sounds pretty excited, Vern. I think they like what they're seeing.
It can give you goosebumps to hear those kids when they really get going. That is college hoops. Hands it off. Dishes. Far
Shit.
side.
Oh.
Rises and dishes.
Hey, there we go. Passed out of the shot.
Timba.
Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can
Backs
do.
him down.
There you
They
go.
rule this one goaltending.
That's what goaltending looks like. Not like half the shit that I've been
Both
called
teams
on.
are making a few lineup changes. Eldridge inbounds the ball.
Yeah, my friends drink some cheap ass shit. But that's mostly because I'm one of the richer of my friends. I'm pretty fucking blue collar middle class.
To the stripe.
But I'm still probably some of the wealthier amongst my normal group of friends.
Grabbed by Strucky. The Cyclones with a comfortable lead.
I think either generally because they don't have as good a jobs as I do, or they do have pretty close to as good a jobs as I do, but they have kids.
Diggs. Bounces it down low. Shepard. He gets hammered.
damn it.
And he'll head to the stripe.
Tyler's a spoiled brat.
Looks to have hurt his ankle
How am I a
somehow.
spoiled brat?
He's on the floor in pain, and that looks pretty bad.
Well, we'll
Hard
just have to
ciders
wait
and
see how long it
Mike's hard.
sidelines him for.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully
definitely.
he recovers quickly,
Those are
Vern.
damn
We'll stay
good
on
too.
it and try to get an update on his condition.
What do I
just
work
as soon as
in?
it becomes available.
I work for the Postal Service. So, might not get paid once September comes around. I might be singing a different tune about how much money I make by the fall. Yeah, I'm just saving my money right now.
Chakate catches it, top of the key. Knocked loose, but it's recovered by Roland.
One drink you want to try a strong
Bounce
zero.
pass.
You know what? I kind of regret not trying it when I was in Tokyo. It was there. I had I mentioned it to one of my friends. I'm like, what is this? This looks kind of cool. He's like, oh yeah, that's strong zero. Oh, I didn't even realize we were at the end of the half. And yeah, he was like, oh yeah, that's strong zero. I'm like, damn, no wonder everyone fucking drinks around here. Those cans were like $1.30. Like, they were cheap. That's like 9% alcohol, and those things are less than $2 a piece. Yeah, it was like $1.40. It amounts to like $1.30, $1.40. I'm like, Jesus.
Milton has been lights out from the floor, Vern. It must feel like he's thrown the ball in the ocean. Every shot.
Milton's doing quite well. Milton is taking over for Scrocky's position quite well. It's a real damn shame that Scrocky's still hurt right now. I thought he was getting better. I thought he was pretty much good. Maybe I need to look, especially if we have to face Texas in the championship game. I can't believe we're up by 20 already.
Sola inbounds it to start the second half. Tracy Wolfson has more on what went on at halftime. Tracy?
During halftime, I talked with Coach Wilson. He felt it wouldn't be classy to run up the score and was going to change things in a way to make sure
They're going to get
that
turns on him.
happen. He went on to say that he wasn't going to mix up his rotation, even though he knows he has talent on
I should do that. I tried some of the, like, one of the places we went to, like the place that we went to get some food the first night. I don't remember what I drank, but there was some real good shit. I don't think it was like, you know, shit you just get at a convenience store. It was like nicer stuff, but yeah, it was pretty good.
For a 3-point play.
I think that's about like I think that first night in Tokyo.
Backs down.
I think since it's been, I think that's maybe the second drunkest I've ever been. The first drunkest I think was a party that we had at, like, I don't ever like to get hardly even close to buzzed. If I know at any point I'm going to be driving. So, yeah, the drunkest I've been was in my own apartment, in the apartment I'm in now. So that was just a couple years ago that this happened. And I was like, apparently I'm a really fun and happy drunk, I guess. I'm just not an angry or annoying drunk.
He was probably smart to get out of the way of that one.
Under 11 minutes left in the second half. Sola, the crossover.
Oh, those last pep. Oh God, I think I forgot about the pep talks too.
Strong move, Vern.
It's another thing.
Kimba will head to the bench.
But yeah, I think knowing that all I had to do was just walk to a train and just take the train in Tokyo, and that combined with my severe jet lag and my lack of sleep, made me feel pretty damn good that first night.
Milton inbounds the ball.
Oh God, everyone's all over the place.
Caught. Dicey pass. Passes back to the left.
Oh God, there's just nothing. There's nothing. I should probably do a play or two. Let me see here. Up.
Caught.
I tried to like shoot over him. That didn't work too well.
Inside. That's a good look.
There we go.
Was drilled by Milton. He's 8 for
Explain
11
why
for
you're
the
a
game.
spoiled brat, would
Garnett
you?
was hurt
Making
earlier
sense
on.
and jokes and get away
And
with
Tracy
it, hide
Wolfson
behind.
has
What
checked on his
popularity?
condition and has this up.
What popularity am I
At
hiding
this point,
behind?
Vern, they're saying it's just a
I
twisted
want to see a
ankle.
drunk
It
stream.
doesn't appear to
Probably
be a
never.
sprain. He's been cleared to return if
I don't know.
necessary.
I've always thought
We'll
about
see if
that.
they give
I've
him
always
the
thought
go-ahead
about
to
like,
get back on
what
the
if I
floor.
just
Back to you
get
guys.
some stuff and I don't know what the fuck I would, you know. I feel like I'd really start talking some shit.
Sola passes it to the left. Takes the shot.
People would just start egging me on.
He's shooting 66% from deep.
You've never been so drunk you forgot the night. I haven't ever been either. The drunkest I got, I still remember. I still remember it. Like, I remember kind of being, I guess, a very mellow drunk. But yeah. It's probably because I'm a big dude, too. So it takes quite a bit. Let's do that.
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the
Drunk
ball.
streams against TOS. Maybe. Probably. I wonder if there's a slight different set of rules if you can't really like see or hear it. Like if I'm just drinking something and you can't see it.
Sola inbounds the
I don't
ball.
know.
Maryland is really struggling.
There's always D Live. I'll do a drunk stream on D Live. See how many people follow me over there.
Crosses it over. Eldridge unloads from 10 feet. Sola yanks it down inside. Gently drops it in.
21st birthday.
now
Yeah,
trail
I
by
think the
14.
drunkest I've been is at my place. The second drunkest I think was in Tokyo. And the third drunkest was amongst friends I don't really talk to anymore when I was in Missouri.
By 16.
And that was like a D&D
Steal by
group.
Peñasola.
Such great
And that was
instincts.
interesting.
He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Off target on the last shot by Milton. The last layup is dropped in by Cox.
I think there's a YouTube video of it out there still.
Take it up strong.
I think
Under 9
because I think they were
minutes left in the
filming it. I think we were filming content because they have a podcast, and I think they were filming for their
Maryland
YouTube
is not
channel.
doing a very good job on the boards today.
And that was my I think
has
that
a
night was
report
my
to their
introduction to
bench.
The
Fireball.
Terrapins coach just told his assistants if we have to defend with 5 guys in the paint, then let's
Just see
do it.
your
But I'm
female
getting
and you
very
can't. Yeah,
tired
I
of
identify.
seeing us getting killed on the boards.
I
That sent them
identify
squarely
as a
to the
woman.
chalkboard, Vern.
All right, Tracy.
wonder if my
Misho gets it outright.
I would not
That's
say so.
another rebound for a team that's doing a
Then again,
great
she's
job
my
on the
sister,
boards.
so if I did
Got
say
a
so,
big
that would
edge there
be
today.
weird.
Passes out left. Backs down. Takes it up. Hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
First team foul.
All right.
Knocks down the first one. Both teams will make some substitutions.
Fireball's one of your favorite. I haven't had Fireball in a long time. I think mostly just because once they started making like seltzer stuff and some ciders and hard lemonade and stuff like that, I was more into that
He'll come
than
away one of
doing
2.
Fireball
The
shots.
Terrapins
And
need
also,
to
if I
find
was
some
gonna
answers here.
drink, I think I mostly moved over to like
Misho bounces it to the top of the key.
Jack Daniels sometimes. What's the What's the one? Jim Beam. Jim Beam's a big one.
By 19.
If I'm gonna do anything like that, Jim Beam's usually it. Jim Beam. I think Jim Beam does a cinnamon one.
Baseline.
They do a vanilla one that's delicious.
Beats it to the right. Goes up. Can't convert. But he'll go to the line for 2.
I wish you had parents that let you drink casually at home before going to college, so you knew what your tolerance level was. Oh man. See, I was cheap and stupid, so I went to a community college, so I just lived in a house with a bunch of people. Like
The Terrapins are
that was
really struggling.
odd. That was odd sharing rent with like 5 different people in a house that really didn't have air conditioning.
The
Boy, we
trifecta
just
by Garnett.
slummed it.
He's one
That was
for
back.
two
That was
from
back in the
downtown.
days when I had a queen size mattress that was just on the floor, and the queen size mattress was one the mattress that I was on because I made so little money. The mattress I was on, I had gotten from a junk day. You know, when people throw shit out into the when people throw shit out into the like on their front yard. And then everyone can come and kind of like scavenge stuff that they might want. Yeah, I did that with a queen size mattress when I was like 19. Had it on the floor. I'm like, yeah, I don't have to sleep in a twin anymore. I don't know where the fuck that mattress came from. I don't know what was on it or what was done with it. Shit.
Zivanovic, it's blocked. Under 7 minutes left in the second half. Big time rejection.
It seems like nothing can destroy
One
this
day you'll
guy.
have super
but he
fans that
will
get pissed.
destroy you
Yeah.
in a heartbeat.
Community college is college, but cheaper. It really is. People consider it the stupid college, though.
Rocky.
Of course, the community college, one of the community colleges we have here has a direct line to the state colleges, so you can actually use that our local community college, one of our local community colleges, to get 4-year degrees from a state college
Shoots it. Hits
for the
free
price
throw.
of like
The
$110
Cyclones
a
take their
credit,
first time out of the
a
game.
credit hour. It's crazy.
Both teams are going to shake things up a little
Yeah,
bit with
it
some
really is
subs.
smart college. I have no college debt. I mean, I didn't go hardly ever, but, you know,
Inbounds the ball.
because of that,
Nice
I don't
pass.
have much college debt. I think I actually spent more on books than I did the actual classes.
Rotating over to block that.
You can't lose
My
concentration.
favorite streamer wish
even
me
for a
happy
second.
birthday. Oh, who's your favorite streamer? Maybe they will
Nice
wish you
move.
happy birthday.
Scrucky
I hope you're not
wipes the
talking about
board
me.
off the window.
Eldridge is having a hard time getting his shot to go, Vern. You just hope it
I'm
doesn't
just starting
wreck
a
his
fight
confidence,
again.
But it's hard to see how it wouldn't.
That
Damn
last
it.
13-footer was missed by Scrucky. The Terrapins with some difficulties. Tosses it up. No luck on the three-pointer by Worley.
That's another rebound
Nice
for a
hard
team that's
mango.
doing a great job on the
Fireball
board.
and Coke.
They've got a big edge
Yeah,
there
I think
today.
Jack and Coke was a big thing that I had when I was oh shit.
And it's scooped up by
When I was on my cruise.
5 minutes
God, that was
left
2
in the
years
second
ago,
half.
wasn't it? But when I was on my cruise a couple
Picks it up,
years ago,
catches the nice
that was my
pass
thing, was
stride,
Jack and Coke.
gets the layup.
Drank a lot of that
They
though.
now have a dozen unanswered points.
Never really
Big
got drunk
lead
drunk.
pass down low. Fouled hard there. He'll get 2 free throws.
Never mind that. Fuck you thrice.
Vasquez raises up. He can't get the
There
first.
we go. Can now turn into Jeff Bezos and buy the premium ramen.
No one around.
I already do
him.
buy the
Puts it
premium
inside
ramen.
by Garnett.
I won't turn into
Roller
Jeff
brings
Bezos
it up.
though.
It doesn't matter how far you've got to go to get them, Vern. Every rebound is essential.
That last
Went to a
layup
private
missed
college,
by
came out with
Eldridge.
25,000 in debt. Honestly, that's
Left
not
wing.
terrible. 25,000 is that's a nice car.
Backs in.
I mean, there's people with fucking useless ass
They increase their lead to
degrees
14.
that are like 100 grand in debt. I've known some people.
Solo.
There was a girl I knew. I don't know how far into debt she put herself into, but she did like a state college. She went to a state
Savanovic
college,
hauls it in.
put herself tens of thousands of dollars into debt to get a 4-year
quickly
degree in
enough to throw 'em
psychology,
Dumps it off.
and fucking worked fast
From 6
food
feet away, Vasquez
because the
snatches
4-year degree in
offensive rebound.
psychology doesn't really mean
Terrapins
anything
call time.
unless you have at
Got
least like a
one left.
PhD, basically. So anyone here who's maybe young enough to not yet go to college or is at least considering college, don't go to college for psychology unless you're getting a PhD. And even then, maybe try something a little bit better. So yeah, all that money, and then you can't really
Intercepted
use the
inbound
psychology
ball.
degree.
Both teams are going to make some
They went
substitutions.
back. They went back to get a slightly back to get
Maryland
a
is
more
having a
useful
lot of
degree.
trouble preventing
So
second
even
chance
more
points.
student debt.
And Tracy has a report.
The Terrapins coach said to his players on
Because
the
the
bench, if you're
4-year
not willing to
psychology
fight for
degree
those boards,
meant
I'll
shit.
find somebody who is. Guys, he looks like he's at his wits' end when it comes to their
Hell, I'm
rebounding
working. I
problem.
work with
Tracy.
people
Backs
who do
him
the
down.
same job as me, who have like there's a couple of people who have
Shepard
master's
hands it off.
degrees and shit that
With the
has
shot.
like you're
The
not
shot from
gonna.
the right block
There's someone who has
was
like a
missed by
4-year
Milton.
teaching degree,
Still a
and they're
16-point lead.
working at the post office, and it's like,
launches one
okay,
from
well,
beyond the arc.
obviously,
Kimber
you know what?
grabs the
With
rebound
how much the
inside.
teachers get paid,
The team
yeah,
was late
post office
getting
is probably
there,
more
but they
worth it,
got away
and
with
you
it.
don't have to deal with fucking snot-nosed brats.
Kimber gets it baseline. Eldridge
Oh,
corrals
Lord,
it.
am I
That's his
just
6th
fucking it up
rebound of the
today.
game. Maryland is really
Getting a business
struggling.
degree usually feels like a joke. Business degree seems to be the popular thing now. They got
Skip
so
pass,
many
left
business.
wing, takes
They
the
got so
shot.
many business
Not there on the
colleges.
three by Sola.
Their rebounding has been terrific, Vern, and that's
I know a
the
dude
main
who,
reason they're
one of the
leading in
dudes
this
who's,
game.
I guess it was
Milton
mostly
backs
just the,
down.
I don't know if it was mostly the experience
Shepard
or
launches
what he
it.
had, but
It's
he had
good.
more of the favors of
They're
a lot
up
of the management,
67
I think,
to 48.
at my work,
2:53 left in the
where
game.
he went to a private college, got a 4-year degree in business, and is
Catches it,
now
right
like
wing.
running a
Sola
good chunk of
connects on the tough
the
shot.
building,
He's
which
shooting
I don't think he needed the
55% for
4-year
the game.
degree in, and I don't think
It's
it's paying
stolen
too many
by Eldridge.
dividends, but
Worley brings it up court.
I mean, he
I'd
does
love
have
to
a
see
decent
that.
job, so I
He's
can't
working
fault him
around
for
them
that.
pounce. Such a thief, Vern.
Micho passes to the elbow.
Yeah.
Eldridge shoots.
That was one thing that I
Perfect
kind of
shot.
realized was
How
by the
missed
time,
that one?
It happens.
because when I
You
was
just gotta
going, I
shake it
really
off
wasn't getting
and
paid
reload.
shit at the post office
Up
when I
and
was
in by
going
Kimbo.
to
And they're
college.
now up by 19.
And then the farther along I got, I wasn't quite
Micho
yet finishing
passes
it
it up
because I
court.
was really only
Tipped
going to
away,
like 2
but
classes a
it's
semester
recovered by Sola.
tops. because I just really didn't feel like going. I was still working full time, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just working at this. By the time I got in as like a full-time career person at the post office, like I'm sitting here going, you know, the degree that I have is like it's not going to afford me what I have now. Like I'm going to have to rework for what I already have, and it might not even be as good as what I have now. So why do I give a shit? And then they had like, and then I was going for what was that? What was the degree I was going for? Like business information systems or management information systems. And then like a bunch of different articles came out about like degrees that don't mean anything, like degrees that won't get you hired. And like management information systems was one, because it's literally like you're a jack of all trades, but you specialize in none. It's like, oh, well, then why am I spending any more money going here? I'm basically working full time already. I'm making decent money finally. Why go? Plan to go into sports management? It might. Honestly, I don't know. It's if it doesn't sound I feel like just generally by the way you talk about it. I feel like that's something that, you know, I've seen people who are like, oh yeah, I went to school for fucking, I don't know, the history of hippie art or something. And it's like, yeah, you clearly just wasted all your money. I feel like the more ridiculous it sounds, I mean, psychology, I guess, doesn't sound ridiculous, but it is not really a highly employable degree. I always encourage trade schools. I have a friend of mine, he's an electrician. He didn't have to spend time going to trade schools. He just did apprenticeships and shit like that, and he makes good money.
They're going to need a miracle, Vern. Maybe even
you don't have a plan for college. Yeah, that's a good point. I went to college with a plan, and then that plan started sputtering out, and then I realized the plan really wasn't going to come to fruition, so then I just didn't go.
Sizing up his man.
And that is a point. Don't go to college just because you like, just cause. Unless you have a reason to.
Gets it right wing.
That's not what I meant to do. Oh, we're just about done. Hey, we're going to the championship game. That's all right. We'll just finish it up. We're pretty much there.
Lets it go.
It's like saying I want to be in debt for a while. That's a very good point.
And that's all for this one. The
we got it. You never need a master's in business that people get them. That's a good point.
They're on their way to the national championship game. And now it's time to show you our player
all
of the
right.
game.
Milton has done well for himself. 9 for 15, 18 points. He almost had a double-double. He was one rebound away from a double-double. Oh, good Lord. That's why whenever anyone asks, I always say go into trades. I don't think trades cost... Oh, fuck. I don't think trades cost nearly as much. You're mostly getting... Oh, shit. You're mostly getting at-work experience. All right, give me a second. I need to make sure I do any pep talks. And the fact that your job is pretty secure because, especially if they're building new houses and new buildings and everything, it's going to need electricity. Or if you want to be a plumber, they're building new houses and new buildings and everything. It's going to need electricity and it's going to need toilets. Everyone uses electricity and everybody shits. So it's not going to run out anytime soon. Like, there's so many other, there's a lot of other businesses where it's like, oh yeah, people could eventually stop doing it. Like, I work for the post office and know that, you know, we're not running so much letters anymore. A lot of it's based on like magazines and packages. And now that's getting to be bad because Amazon's taking a good chunk of our packages away. We used to run a whole bunch of them, but now they're going to have a fulfillment center, and that's going to be a real pain in the ass. Yeah, carpenters too. Management. There we go. Do I have pep talks left? Oh, I think I did it already. Yeah, I guess I did it already. Boy, Scrocky is not, he's not thrilled right now. All right, let me look at that. Let me look at this. rotations. Oh, generate. All right, so we've. Oh man, yeah. Scrocky probably should have been moved up a while back. All right. Well, we'll see how this works here. I know he's not thrilled right now. He's very. Yeah, we'll see how well this works. I think we'll be okay. He's back in the lineup just in time to really get this going. I think he'll be good. All right. So this will be the last game for Shepard, for Hunt, for Pinazola. No, not Hunt. That's right. I redshirted Hunt. He'll be back next season. He's not playing right now. For Shepard, for Pinazola, for Timba, for Milton. This will be their last game. Diggs. There's a lot of guys leaving. We're hoping to refill that here. How's our recruiting looking? I know we can't do anything with it, but yeah, we're pretty much... Oh, that's right. I did start adding in the juniors. But as far as seniors are concerned, here we go. 99, 100, 198. So I think the 4 guys we got coming in should be good. And hey, 3 of them are top 100 recruits, so I'd say that's pretty good. All right. This is the game. This is the game. We are back. Jesus. We are back into the championship game. This is the one that was iffy. This was the iffy one. I'm like, if we got to face Texas, it's going to be a shootout. So here we are. We ended up getting pretty lucky last year. And they got upset, something in like the Sweet 16 or something. We were able to just waltz into our championship. This one, we're going head to head with them, and I think we've lost 2-3 times. The last 2 or 3 times we faced them, it really is not good. It really is the number 1 and number 2 teams in the nation. These are the only guys that make me nervous because I've lost so much to them recently. It really is like, I'm just kind of crossing my heart here, just hoping this works. Hey, we will fill out 3 hours of this. That's interesting. You can turn out to do a Wall Street bets move and make hundreds of K. I don't like thinking about that because I keep thinking about like how much money I could have put into Bitcoin. When I first thought about it, like when I first found out about Bitcoin, it was about $1,000. And I always think about like, oh man, if I had invested into Bitcoin, I could at least have some decent money at this point in my life. I could have at least had that. Like when I first thought about it, it was at like $1,000, $1,200. And I was like, okay, yeah, this seems cool. And I was like looking into ways to do it, and it was like too complicated at the time, I think. Because you had to go through like brokers, I think it was. So it was too much of a pain in the ass, and I never got around to it. And then it had that one sudden drop in like the early 2010s where it just went from 1,200 to 400 almost instantly. And I was like, oh yeah, this is dead. Bitcoin's dead. I'm just not going to invest any money in it. And then it didn't. Here I am in 2020 going, if I'd only put some of that extra money in there, I'd have me a fucking nice house right now. Told you, didn't I? Yeah, you did. I mean, I did make a good decision when it recently dropped down to what, 4,500? And then when I was looking into it, it was like 5,200. I put some in. I didn't put as much in. I didn't put it nearly as much in as I should have because, fuck, dude. I thought about it. I'm like, I should buy a whole Bitcoin right now because I can afford it. It's $4,500. And then I didn't. I was like, I bought like $200 maybe. And I could have easily doubled that. You know,
Hands it
that
off.
shit went from 4,500 to 9,000 just like
Beats
that.
it to the wing.
I think it's almost, I don't know what it's at right now, but the last I checked it was like 9,600. I don't know where it's at now.
Where to be.
Might have dropped.
Alexander
It
inbounds
usually
the
tends
ball.
to be a little bit more based off of stuff that's going on in real life.
Left
Like
wing.
when they had the tariffs on
Lets it
China,
go.
that really
Three-pointer
tended to
by
drop the
He's
price.
got 3. They're bringing the double team.
Come on. Oh, god
And
damn
it's
it.
scooped up by Styles. The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on.
I'd be on the
Wait
nice
for
side of the
misstep
line.
and then capitalize.
Or if it's a nice chunk, I could move to Kentucky.
Stevanovic. It's deflected, but it's recovered by Strucky.
Well, then you'd probably be one of my I'm already on the nice side of the line.
And they're now behind by
Where is it at? 9,700. Fuck
Tracy
me.
Wolfson. Tracy?
But just before
I
the
did
game,
I did get
talked
lucky
to
in
Coach
selling a
Wilson.
lot of
He
my
wasn't lacking
cannabis
in
and
confidence when I spoke
pharmaceutical
to him,
stocks
that's for sure. He
before
said
they
they've
went
never
tits up.
had any other goal this season
because they
than
did.
winning
Because I thought,
national
oh yeah,
championship.
these will do well,
That's
and then
how
like I
confident
kind
he
of,
was in his team's
I don't know,
ability.
something in me
Everything
was
we've
like,
done has
yeah,
been in
I should
preparation
sell
for
these
this
while I can
moment.
get some money out of
We
it.
had the ability to get
And I
here.
did.
Our
I
guys
made a
have
couple
proved to be
hundred
right, and now we
on
just have to
like
finish the
cannabis
job.
and
Guys,
pharmaceutical
Tracy.
stocks,
Last shot laid
mostly
in by
Canadian
Martin.
stuff.
Oh, that's
And then
pure
so many of them
Chelsea,
went tits up
These guys all know
afterwards,
exactly where their
where they
teammates are
dropped
gonna
from
be on
like
the floor.
$3 a share to like 10 cents a share, and I'm like, all right, yeah,
It's blocked.
this was a
Get
great
it out of
idea.
there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Shepard inbounds the ball. Under 9 minutes left in the half.
Tremendous
I went
feed right
I went
there.
driving
So
around
pretty.
Bounces it down low.
the town I grew up
Shepard gets
a
it
couple
right
days ago.
wing. Scrucky backs in.
No, it was Saturday.
Passes
So yeah, about
left
3
wing.
days ago.
Caught. Makes the
And
shot.
they're building a lot new. Okay, so they built a whole row of like little townhouses that all look the same, and apparently they're very low income. Like they're very cheap, low income townhouses. So I guess there's a fair bit of crime that like apparently the police show up along
Alexander.
that street a lot, which is funny because literally like 2 blocks down they're building like the
Catches it
rich
out
people
left.
houses.
Shepard
Like when you
dishes it
see
to
the
right
stuff
wing.
that look like it's not quite a
Misfire on that
McMansion.
last three
There's
by
a couple of them that are
Scrucky
bordering
brings it
on
up court.
McMansions
There's no
though.
question what kind of defense they're in, Vern. Minimum.
From downtown.
And it's like I never had thought that this little podunk town has gotten big enough that they're building these like $500,000 homes. It's like Jesus. Tyler was a drug dealer confirmed. I mean,
Shepard takes
it really. I guess
He's hit right in.
I was a
They push
drug
their lead to
broker.
5. Scrucky inbounds the ball.
Yo, I don't have any pot on me, but I do have pot stocks.
Scrucky has it baseline. Backs down.
There you go. Scrocky needs to turn it up in this game. That'd be amazing. What are the shares at now? I would have to see. But yeah, there were shares that I had bought at like $3 or so. Then a lot of them went up to like $5, and most of them now are at like 80 cents.
Stolen by Iowa State.
Like they're small enough that they're trading at like the 4 decibel mark.
Backs in.
The ones where it's small enough where you're dealing in like
It's now
partial cents, like fucking Dogecoin or
Texas takes
Dogecoin,
its
whatever the
first
fuck they
timeout
call
of
it.
the game.
Actually, with Dogecoin, I think that deals like 10 or 12 places deep into the cents column. You may buy shares if they're at that 10-cent price. See, now I'm gonna go look because I think they're still on my watch list, so you can see. Log into my Robinhood, see if it's still here. All right, Hexo has made a little bit more money, so they're at $1.12 now. A couple of the other ones I used to have are not listed anymore. I wonder if they got taken off the stock market. I wonder if they got taken off of it, because that could have been a thing too, where they just weren't trading enough to be a thing.
Both teams are going to make some substitutions.
There we go. They will return back to $3. Yeah. I mean, one of the ones that I used to have stock in is down to $1.12.
Go to the line for 2.
They were up to like 4 something at some point. You know what you should buy? You should buy stocks in like cruise lines and airlines before shit opens back up, because apparently they dropped quite a bit, and then their stock prices are rocketing back up. Does Robinhood cheat hidden fees and they'll charge hidden fees? I don't think they do. I think if I remember right, I remember reading about like how they actually do make their money, and like the people who invest money through their app, like any of the what is it? Like any of the interest that you would gain on the stocks that you get, they keep that. So when you trade through them, that's how they make their money, and then not having to charge you for buying and selling stocks is if you were to make dividends on the money that you have put in, they would keep that. So basically you're just making money off of the selling of stocks or Bitcoin or whatever.
With a lot of momentum.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
The shot in the paint was
That's what I said, but my old man didn't listen. Oh, buying airline and cruise line stocks. I think one of the guys at work made himself some good money here just recently because he bought stock in like Carnival, and then it shot up like, I don't know how much it shot up. It practically doubled. I'd have to look. It's too much to try to look into right now.
And he makes the first.
All right. We finally pulled ourselves back in. It sounds kind of bullshitty. I mean, they're not like. I don't think it's the stuff that you. I can't remember if it's the stuff that you invest or the money that you just keep. Well, I think it's a little bit of everything. I mean, I think that's the price you pay. If you wanted to make money off of that, if you wanted to like get the sort of dividends and stuff off of that, then you would go through someone who's not free. So you'd end up paying for an actual broker to deal your stock, and you'd have to deal with paying with that, but you could actually make your money on it. So I think there's a give and take there when it comes to stocks.
Dumps it to the paint. Here comes the double team. Martin for 3.
Oh, he said it'll take at least a year to recover. I would have still bought him. I didn't even think about it until the stock prices started shooting back up on it. But yeah, I thought like, well, let's just do it now while they're at their worst. While clearly no one is going there. Is there some Japanese tourism? I need to find some Japanese tourism companies. I want to see if there's some tourism companies that maybe, because fucking something along those lines that are reliant on actual people traveling there. Probably not doing too hot. Like I remember seeing, what was it? Japan talked about in March. They had I think it was, or maybe it was April. They had like a 99.9% drop in tourism, like foreign tourists. So it's like, man. And yeah, that's I think where the whole like Japanese government might pay for half of your trip if you go. If you decide to go. So it's like, oh yeah, half price flights, sure, why not? You just invest in mutual funds and enjoy your life, yeah. Let me see here. Defense, maybe shot selection. That might be something.
Let's get back to the action. Both teams are going to shake things up a little.
Buy them out and turn it into a Joshi travel service.
Timba inbounds the ball.
Damn it.
Iowa State has had serious.
I should probably look into other ways to invest part of my money. I should really look into that. Like things that I could make at least a little bit of money on. Because, like, I have my retirement and all that, but maybe I just want to... I should find something that I could just throw some extra money into. Doesn't have to be a lot. Something that might make a little bit of money over time, but that isn't just strictly my my retirement. But then also at that point, I feel like maybe I should just put more into my retirement if I'm going to do that. Instead of putting it into a market to use as like spending money. Or just save it for a better down payment on a house. Bet your entire retirement on penny stocks.
He gets them both. Kimba inbounds the ball.
I've seen, dude, there is a long line of people at the fucking post office who seem to have bet good chunks of their retirement on stupid shit.
Flips it in for two. And we're now
One dude, let's see, one guy, the story with one guy is he had, $200,000 in his retirement account. He's like 50. He took it all out to put on a down payment on a $400,000 house. And of course now he doesn't really have a retirement. So he still has to work, and he also has the house payment he now has to make. And because of all the money that he took out of it, I think he had something like a $25,000 tax bill he's not able to pay yet. So, yeah, that's a whole thing.
Good on number two. Chewy inbounds the ball.
So there's just a few things going on. One guy, it's been very vague as to what happened with him. The fact that he's almost 70 and still working at the post office tells you something. But I guess he used to be, he's very cheap, which seems like he would have money, but I guess he's made a series of bad investments over his life that has made him not have a lot of money. And that's why he's still working there at 70 years old.
Gets it in the paint. The last layup was dropped in by Kimba.
And I think the majority of everyone else is mostly gambling, because there's a very nice casino that's opening up. I think it's next week. I think it's next Monday. Next Monday morning it's opening back up. So God forbid how many people are going to randomly call in sick on Monday. So yeah, on Monday it's opening back up, but literally it's like what, 15 minutes away? It's practically in town, in the suburbs. So apparently a lot of people have lost a lot of their money at that casino.
Feeds to the elbow.
Is there a post office gambling ring? No, just a lot of people with a lot of gambling problems.
Both teams are making substitutions.
Texas
Just a lot of gambling problems as far as not really gambling rings. Just a lot of people individually deciding this.
Backs him down.
Milton
has it right wing.
Oh shit! Oh, he got it. I knew this is going to be a tough game, man. All we have is cracked hens in my town. Jesus.
Martin passes it up court.
I mean, we kind of have that too. Depending on what side of town you're at.
They can go 2 for 1 here.
It's Iowa. There's not a whole lot else to do but
passes it to the stripe.
drink and meth.
Alexander, nice little
I think there's less of a meth problem here just because everyone drinks.
Styles launches one from beyond the arc. Milton
Never work past 65 and enjoy retirement. That's my goal too. That's why I've been putting in some. That's why I make sure to put some money into the system. I've been putting it in for 6 years. So yeah, since I was 24, I've been putting in for my retirement. I've been putting in a good chunk of it. And I'm putting it into a very volatile, one of the more volatile funds that is losing my ass right now. But I'm thinking in 30 years, it's not going to be a problem.
They narrow the gap to 2.
It's all right. We're up by 2.
With the score 37-35.
They smoke corn.
Give us your opinion on the first half, Bill.
I don't see them slowing down.
Oh yeah, Myrtle Beach.
Like this for the rest of the game.
Damn, they're about as good as we are in the field goal percentage. It's kind of crazy. Cox is doing well. Our bigger guys are there, but they're not.
Bill Cox is my pick, Vern. He's finding ways to score every trip down the floor, and he's carrying his team. He's been a force on the offensive end and is putting on a show for everyone here. A phenomenal performance.
Yeah, can you blame them for drinking? They live in Iowa. You can look it up. I don't think they're number one anymore, but for years throughout this whole last decade at least, the number one partying school in the nation, the number one partying college and highest drinking college in the nation was the University of Iowa. And I will tell you what, Iowa City does not have a whole lot going on besides bars. So I can concur that there is not a whole lot else but drinking there.
Alexander catches it, left wing. Pokes free.
Just smuggle drugs.
From long range.
Yeah, you end up it's kind of obvious sometimes when people are mailing pot, because even through the plastic and the cardboard, you tend to still smell the pot. There's been a litany of sex toys that have come through. It's been interesting. There was one that was like, I think it was a Wish post thing. Like, I think it was a Wish.com thing. I don't know why you would want to buy this on Wish, of all places, but it was like one of those white plastic mailing bags. They didn't put it in a box or even discreet or anything. It's just a long white plastic mailing bag. It's loose, and it was just a long, good 12 to 14 inch rubbery flexible package with a fat head on the end. I forget what it said. I thought it just said toy or something like that. I think my favorite one was it's FSU now. That makes sense. There we go. There was one that I believe was one of those eggs that you put in, and I could not find the off switch. At some point while it was being sorted, before it came to me, it had been accidentally turned on, and I could not find a way to turn off this egg from, without taking out the package. So I was like, all right, I guess it's just going to vibrate. So it was just consistently vibrating. Okay, that was weird. I think my favorite one was one that you can feel, because it was another cheap plastic bag one. So you can just feel what the package feels like. Because once you feel something that doesn't quite feel right, you feel like you have to investigate it quickly. And based on the shape, it was clearly an anal plug.
He got fouled and still almost made it.
And what was it labeled for customs? Oh, it was labeled a drain plug. I'm like, what fucking drain are you plugging with this thing? And technically, I mean, I guess you could consider your butthole a drain. I mean, waste comes out of it. It can get clogged. It's sort of a drain, technically. So I guess it makes sense.
I wouldn't have guessed this guy would come up empty, being the good shooter that he is.
Will I stream WMMA after this? Oh Lord, I don't know. No, I don't think I will. I should, but I might wait until another day. I might wait for another day. Remember, this goes on YouTube, and I found an anal plug in the mail, and they labeled it a drain plug. Just weird. And then I talked about how an anus sort of is a drain.
Skip pass inside.
Am I wrong?
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Touch last by Iowa
I mean,
State.
I don't know if it's technically more a sewage pipe than anything.
Alexander inbounds the ball. Shepard misses off the inbound.
Usually that shot drops every time. I'm not sure what
talking
went
about
wrong
butts.
Has it right wing.
Now see, Now you're just being vague about butts.
Oh,
Like,
before
have you seen many of these streams? We talk about all sorts of butts.
Off the mark by Styles.
Oh boy, he had it and he pulled the string.
Up.
Yes, that's a shot he very
Okay, yep,
easily
I
could
deserve
have made.
that.
Top of the key.
Oh, that's a long three. Yep.
Yanked down inside by Shepard. About 8.5 minutes left in the
The
second half.
people want
Look at the
WMMA
big fella.
5.
Pull down that board.
Well,
When
the
he sees the
people
ball go up,
also
he isn't afraid to go
don't
after
have
it.
to sit here and be entertaining for another like 2 hours if I were to do that. I was thinking about playing a week of NFL, but I might wait until the next time I stream, which I will do WMMA 5. Then, probably along with football. Mainly Japanese women's. Yeah, mostly when I talk about butts, it's Japanese women's
This
butts.
is what the fans came to see. What a
We had
game.
very deep and intellectual conversations earlier about said butts.
Coach Wilson wants to
Speaking
shake
of
things up
which,
just a little bit, and this
wanna
could be
see
an
your
excellent move.
Fucking
The
tweets.
group of kids on the
Lord,
floor
you still
play
have
with great
some
chemistry.
fucking horrific stuff on your
Milton
Twitter.
inbounds the ball.
They're playing man-to-man here, Vern.
Pass to the elbow. Milton pulls the trigger.
Ah.
Can't cash in the 13-foot jumper.
Oh, you meant
The
how you poop?
Longhorns
Okay.
are
Yeah,
clinging
I
to a
understand
small
that.
lead. Shepard leads him with the pass, and they call goaltending. They'll give him the bucket.
All right, this isn't good. We're at 7.5 minutes, so now we gotta do serious time here.
Gets it middle to put an end to
There
the
you go.
run.
There you go.
Basket was
Milton has been
buried.
carrying it for us
He's shooting
throughout the
60%.
entire NCAA tournament. With Scrocky out,
Passes it back to the wing.
he's been helping carry this.
Styles
Keep
unloads.
this.
Misses the
No.
three
Oh,
after
I
the
guess
nice
Okada's
pump
not
fake.
here anymore.
But they're still up by 2.
Maybe he fell asleep.
Passes it to the baseline.
Maybe he's contemplating the things that
Milton
he's written
shoots.
online.
Shepard wipes the board off the window. Under 7 minutes left in the second half.
Got it in close and couldn't drop it in. You don't expect that from him.
I hope I see his tweets on ASP. I hope someone's like, "What? Who the fuck is this?"
The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat
Ah,
on. Wait
God
for the
Almighty.
mistake and then
There we go.
capitalize.
Iowa State is shooting
You
itself
think
in
you
the
could
foot
sim the
with
game
all
when you're up by
turnovers.
enough?
Tracy
The
has
fuck
something
are you
for us.
talking
Coach
about?
Wilson stood in front of the bench a moment ago and said, if we can't hold on to the ball any better than this, there is no way we
Oh.
can win this game.
Damn
Guys,
it.
trying
He didn't
to
even
get
get
its
the
message
fucking
across loud and
rebound.
clear.
All right, Tracy.
Nice work by the big
He's
fella to get
booking a
that
plane
rebound.
ticket to kill you. Hey, he can
Alexander
always
catches
delete
it,
his
top of the
tweets.
key. Northern has it outright. Styles backs in.
I guess I can
Shoots the
check to see
turnaround.
if he's trying to
Pulled in by
trying to
Chilson.
mention to me that it's all a
Still
work.
2-point lead.
No. All right.
Peñazola skips it to the right side. Left wing.
Let me see here.
Shepard
Damn, that
dumps it
sucked.
off. Dumps it to
Oh.
the inside. Milton throws it
Oh,
up.
my God.
Misses the tying basket.
I'm having a
They're
rough
still
go
down
of it
7.
here.
About 5.5 minutes left in the second half.
Oh
Unloads.
shit, that was not a good idea.
The
Oh good,
tray
he
was
missed, he missed.
by Northern, but they're still
God,
out
all
in front
5 of
by
them are
2.
here.
Backs down. The steal
Damn
by
it, I
Texas.
didn't want him to do that.
Styles brings it up court.
Oh,
Picks it
God.
up, slams it home
All right.
with one hand.
5 minutes left, we're down by 4. Let's do this. This is the thing I was afraid of.
Hands it off. He's doubled up. Shepard. Nails
Come
it.
on, there you go.
But they're still behind by 2. Stolen.
There you go, tie game.
He was lurking around the pounce. Such a thief.
It's a low-scoring game we've had.
It's all knotted up 49.
He's still watching it. I know, I see it. That's why I said he could have fallen asleep.
Knocked free.
He was just
And
done with
scooped
us.
up by Shepard.
Just done with all of this.
Well, the game just slows down for him to the point he sees does things that others don't.
That's a long one. Oh.
Zola doesn't get the go-ahead basket to fall. And it's still knotted up 49.
Damn.
Alexander catches it. Top
Who's
of the
my
key.
NFL team?
Pass,
The
top of the key.
Vikings.
Northern.
I never put too heavy of expectations into them.
Knocks down the trifecta.
It's never a good idea.
13 points, and he's the top scorer for his team. Peñazola beats it to the stripe. Right wing. Shepard throws it.
Ooh, okay. God almighty.
Texas.
You're up by enough. I think you boy, you really want me to play WMMA 5 right now, don't you? All right. Shot selection is the key.
Well, it looks like they're getting
Tie game, 3:36 left. Stop rubbing it in their face.
Styles inbounds the ball. About 3.5 minutes left in the second half. Passes it to the right. Shepard goes up.
Ah,
gently
damn it.
drops in. They take a 2-point lead. Cox dumps it off. Timba backs in.
Damn it. Damn it.
Shepard.
Yep. There you go. There you go.
Lead, it's in.
1 point lead.
Points, and he is the leading scorer.
Oh, I got it. I got a piece of it and a foul. Let's go.
Too aggressive right there. I like that he's not afraid to be physical. But
All
that
right.
was too much.
All right. So give us a decent enough lead for right now.
Knocks
All
it
right.
down.
I would prefer 3, so I want to try to make sure I get this. This is it. The national championship is on the line here.
He gets the second to fall as
Oh
well.
my God! I told you I was nervous about actually facing them. This is the day that we
Has
make
it left
history
wing.
by actually beating them and
Passes
becoming
to the
back-to-back
elbow.
champions.
Martin gets it right side. Pretty pass
Oh.
by Martin. They're now behind by 1.
Shut up. There you go.
From
Oh my God, he really can't shoot threes, can he?
down the
I figured it
rebound.
was just like long
2:38
threes,
left in
but
the game.
He'll want
He couldn't
another
really do
shot
that
with
either, could he?
much space. He knows he can make it.
High post. Knocked free.
got it.
And it's
Go, get down the court.
Just as quickly as he made
Bam!
the mistake, the ball was gone. That's a little pilfery, Byrne.
Martin brings it up.
Let's go.
Texas calls timeout. They're
Oh, my
trailing
God.
by 3. 2:14 left in the game.
What's the COF for? Currently on fire. I don't know. All right. We're pretty much there. I'm just going to leave it as is. Shut up about the considerable lead.
Alexander inbounds the ball. Lead pass down low.
Ah.
Smooth in the paint on that last shot by Shepard.
Wow, it's been an offensive showcase for both these teams. What fireworks.
There you go. There you go. Oh,
Terrific pass.
oh, just barely squeezed in there.
Fans are loving it. We got a packed house in here, and they're going.
You're just
ballistic.
bullying them.
He's got
Oh,
6.
God.
It's one-on-one.
Go. This could be a dagger.
Takes it up.
And one.
And the foul.
I love
Oh,
this.
my God.
He
Thank
fought through
you.
the foul, no problem. And that'll give him the
This
three-point chance.
this could be it. This could be the lead we needed.
Hands up.
Oh boy, to get the hoop and the foul shot at this stage of the game is massive. Byrne.
Confirmed Tyler's
What
a
a
bully
gutsy
to other
performer.
teams.
Well, let's get back to the action. It's a 6-point game. Stevanovic beats it to the wing.
And he missed.
Ball.
Oh,
That
big
might be
fella
it.
with a tough
That might be
rebound.
it.
No denying him on that one.
Oh, they're not even defending anymore.
Shepard, the Longhorns.
That's 7 points. That should be it.
They're down
That should
by
do
9.
it.
1:30 left in the game.
That should do it
Shepard
right there.
inbounds the ball. The Longhorns will try to end this run.
I mean, but sillier things have happened. I forgot to wear the yellow jerseys. That's all right. It definitely clash with the orange,
Shepard
but
with the shot, almost a 3-point opportunity.
forgot I was going to wear those throughout the tournament, and I didn't do it. That's all right.
That's it.
All right, that's still 8. If he makes this, it's still 7.
Those were huge free
It's still a
throws, Vern.
7-point
Way to
lead.
take care of business at
All
the
you got to
start.
do is not lose the ball.
Pushes it up court.
There you go.
Timba
There you
has the
go.
block.
It's over.
Hooked away, but it's recovered by Texas. Texas.
This is a
really
bullying.
struggling.
This is a bullying tactic now
Down
to
low.
get in
Goes
their
up.
faces.
Nice job on the assist by Shepard. They got it within
Still
7.
a 7-point game. Come on. Ball down the court.
Backs him down. Scruffy takes it up.
Oh, that poor 5'10" guard trying to get over him, trying to block him.
The last trade.
Ooh, they're trying. They are trying.
Inbounds the ball. 8-second differential between the
All
shot
right.
clock and the game clock.
How many fouls are they at?
Picked up his second foul. The
It's only his
foul
second
stops
foul.
the
They still
clock,
have
which is
5
just
fouls
what
they
the
got to
doctor
give out.
ordered.
And that's why they did it. Time is not on their side. Very smart play.
Martin just picked
suck
up his
me the
third foul of
animation.
the game.
They had to foul there. They've got no other option.
Yeah, I'm going to play it safe here. This is a team I don't beat usually,
Has 4 fouls.
and the national title's on the line, so I'm not going to try to do anything too silly.
Right away.
Styles
There we go.
gets whistled
All
for
right,
a
killed a
foul.
little more
They're
clock,
in the
killed a
bonus
little
here, so
more.
that'll be a 1-1 at the line.
I can
All
appreciate
right,
their
and
willingness to
Shepard.
keep battling,
Shepard's been a
Vern,
good,
but I think
been a
it's
good,
just right to save the
good
game.
shooter.
Fouling isn't going to do them any good anymore. Those two will make them feel
Great.
much more
Fantastic.
comfortable as we get deeper into crunch
And now
time.
they have to
I don't
start
think they can
chucking
come back.
threes.
They're
So
too far to climb
I'm going
in
to keep
too
my
short
big
a
man
time.
over here for when they inevitably got to start chucking and
Bounces it
praying.
inside.
Oh, never mind.
With the leaner. Offensive rebound grab by Shepard.
Oh, we got the block. Done.
Commits the foul. They're in the bonus here, so that'll be a 1-1 at the line.
I think it's a little too late for this, Vern. They're just prolonging the agony by fouling because this game's out of reach.
Sinks the first one. And
Isn't there
that
a
will
way I
give them
can
a
look at?
9-point lead.
There it is.
He gets the
There we
second
go.
to fall as well.
Pinazola's not been
Alexander
doing too
inbounds the
great
ball.
at the line, but see that 21
Styles
points
from
that
deep.
who was it,
Scruffy
Cox or
grabs it,
Shepard?
and that's his 4th rebound thus far. Takes a 3. Got it
That's
off
all
with
right.
Time to spare, but the buzzer beater was missed by Peñazola. My, oh my.
Hell yes. Back-to-back
College basketball
national
has a new
champions.
National champion. What a sensational season. for
No
this
sportsmanship.
coach and
Who
this
gives a
team.
shit?
These players rose
We've
to
lost
the
enough
challenge
times to
of the
these
Final Four,
guys.
Just as they did throughout the year. They played with such heart in this tournament.
Back-to-back national champions has finally happened. We do it again. Now we're going to be losing a good chunk of our best guys, so we'll see if what happens next year. But for now,
Coach Wilson is a terrific leader, Vern.
Jesus,
Great
that dude just
tribute
collapsed
to
on the
his
floor.
masterful coaching.
That's amazing.
And now it's
I
time
loved
to
how
show
that
you
dude
our
was just like,
player of the
no,
game."
I'm just going to lay on the floor and cry. Paid off the other team. Shepard coming
let's
in
send it over to
clutch,
Greg
man.
Gumbel.
Thanks, Vern. Welcome, everyone, to the 2K Sports Studios.
Insanity.
I'm Greg Gumbel, and we're set to bring you the Pontiac game-changing performance. There are some shots that
Shepard has not
crush the
been-
spirit of an opponent. The Iowa State Cyclones
Oh, yeah.
got
That
this
and
game-changing
one from
shot at the closing
Pinazzola
moments. It would prove to be
changed
the knockout
everything.
blow in their hard-fought victory.
Or was that Shepard? I don't think that was.
All right, Greg. Thank
Yeah, that
you.
was Pinazzola.
And now for Tracy
That
Wilson
fucking
Bill
and
Raftery.
one changed the course of it because that went
Thanks for
from
watching the National
a
Championship
one
game
possession game
on
to an
2K
easy.
Sports.
That went from a 3 to a 6-point game, and that's when it started moving out of contention for them. That's when they couldn't come back. That's when we had all the momentum in the world coming in there. Well, there you go. Let's see it on the tournament tree. We did well. Why are you saying WMMA 5? I've been going for 3 hours now. I wanna take a nap. I wanna go to sleep. I wanna not kill myself. By that I mean by just streaming for so long. I thought about it, but I don't know. I'm just fucking tired. There's always tomorrow. I say that like I'm guaranteeing something. I'm not guaranteeing anything. All right, NCAA champions. There you go. Pretty good. 36-3, 14-2 in the conference. I think one of those was to Texas, and the other one was something we probably shouldn't have lost. So there you go. Player of the year, some dude from Providence, who I guess carried the whole team as a 7-1 senior. 85 overall. See, 7-1 really did something. Lonnie Sykes, what a name too. Mid-major player of the year. That's pretty good. He's done well for himself. Coach of the year, there you go. 390 wins so far in my career, 101 losses. I have now gone, 14 seasons and won 4 titles. 2 of them now back-to-back with Iowa State. Did I max out my points? I felt like I'd still have more stuff for offense or defense or scouting at least. I don't know if there's a max amount that I already did. If I did, oh well. Defensive player of the year, dude from Seton Hall. Big man of the year, Lonnie Sykes guy from Providence. Freshman of the year. First team All-American. Don't really see anybody there. I want to see. I don't think there's anyone from our school that is in here. That's all right. Did we win the conference title? Or did... Yeah, Texas walked away with that one. Okay. They went 15-1. We went 14-2. So makes sense. Conference coach of the year. We definitely won that, though. I'm proud of that. Conference player of the year is a dude from Missouri. Probably had to carry their mediocre team. Conference freshman of the year is from Oklahoma State. First team all conference. Bunch of dudes from Texas. Scrocky is a junior, at least got second team all conference. At least they recognized him. Jesus. Kind of surprised they didn't. I guess the dude from Baylor had slightly better numbers. So I guess I get that. Freshman all con. I don't think we had. No, we don't have any freshmen in this. That was the whole point, is we got to keep the entire team. Not so much this time now. My contract has been renewed for 5 years. Look at that. Oh, shit. That's something I need to do. I need to make sure. I need to export this because I bought. I forgot. This is the first year officially I can do it. Because I went and bought NBA 2K8. For the idea that I can start looking at my championship guys and just see what happens when they enter the draft, and see what how well they do in the NBA. I thought it'd be interesting. We're losing 7 guys. Okay, so yeah, we had Scrocky's leaving. He's not staying for a 4th year. He's leaving to enter the draft. Fuck. Oh, Hunt. Oh, we redshirted Hunt, but he's still leaving anyway. Yep, that's what I get. So that's how that worked. We had guys who were graduating and then entered the draft. Scrocky's leaving as a junior to enter the draft. And then our redshirted Hunt, who I was hoping was going to stick around, decided he was going to enter the draft. So that's a thing. Let's see here. Well, at least we're back-to-back national champions. We've done well for ourselves. All right, where's the graduations and everything? Oh, I do get 1 attribute point. Hey, look at that. Scouting, or let's do offense. How about that? Was I not able to take the draft class? Did I fuck up the draft class already? Can you not convince some of them to stay like Scrap? I don't think I can. Skip the carousel. I'm hoping I didn't screw up already. And I'm hoping I didn't screw up and already missed the ability to get the draft class. There it is. Yes. Export the draft class. I don't know what I want to call this. Let's do season. I'll do season 1. So the first batch of guys that I can move over to NBA 2K8 and see how they fare amongst everyone else in the draft. And see how they fare as NBA players. I'll be interested in seeing how well that works. All right. So that'll get to be a new little part of this, I think, at the end of each season. Shit, that's some loud ass thunder. Jesus, I don't think you heard it, but it just boom, like holy shit. But either way, yeah, I think starting at the end of next season, we'll actually get to see a little bit of progress from the guys who used to play here. We'll see how well that works out. Let me just sim to the start. Just sim that game. I don't care. And after that, the off-season recruiting starts. I'm guessing that means we get some new players, right? Or get some new. We still only get the 4 scholarships. Why? We had 7 people leave. We should get 7 scholarships, right? I guess not. Whatever. Either way, there you go. I know you. Uh-oh. Sorry, the whole thing just cutting out there. Either way, we've done well. 36-3, number 1 in the nation. We finally overcome Texas. Finally overcame them in the championship game, no less. On the backs of 17 points from Nick Cox, 21 points from Chauncey Shepard. They both leave us. No, Nick Cox is coming back. Shepard's gone. Timba's gone. Scrocky's gone. Pinazzola's gone. So much of our guys are gone. Really is just a shame. But nonetheless, we've done quite well. No matter how many times you guys say it, it doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Wow, did they really only play 7 people? That's weird. Because we play what? 6, 7, 8, 9. We played 9, okay. Because sometimes with some of these guys, we'll play like 11 or all 12. You know, you guys say it doesn't mean it's going to happen. I got to sleep too, you know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There. Jesus. I kept hitting the wrong button. Either way, there you go. Save it to Hitbox. Officially the last Hitbox save. the last official Hitbox save in any of my series. Save the test thing too. I might look just to see how many scholarships I get off stream. Nonetheless, thank you guys so much for coming out. I greatly appreciate it. I'm interested in playing WMMA 5 at some point soon. But I don't think it's going to be tonight. I'm fucking hot. I'm sweaty. I'm tired. And I've been going for over 3 hours at this point. I'm sure you're disappointed, but I'll do it again. I'll do it again very, very soon, and we'll be back on it. So appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you, anyone who's watching this on YouTube. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Once again, I'll probably make that a special thing each time, where I do the whole NCAA tournament in one go, and just kind of keep it like that. So I just do that for 3 hours, and there you go. So appreciate you guys being here. Anyone watching as well, thank you. And I will see you guys next time.